Rakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, the men that told us this truth. And peace and salutation. Rakathum to you, sincere Akim, that's laboring in his word, pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth. All right? We out here another Saturday to preach the good word, good news to our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right? Out of the elect. All right? 12,000 out of each tribe, from Judah all the way down to the tribe of Issachar, man. Okay?
Yeah, we can start there. This is Revelation chapter 7 and verse 1. It says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth.
Yeah, the 4 winds represent the destruction. All right, right now, the elect is being sealed right now, and for that great destruction. That's why you got the angels right now holding back the 4 winds, man. Before all hell breaks loose, man, before the destruction of America, Babylon the Great, written in the scriptures, okay? Right now, the elect is being sealed. If not sealed, you know, this word is being pushed out, man. All right, from the 4 corners of the earth. But now you got it where, you know, just this week, you had Facebook, you had YouTube, I mean, what was Facebook, all these social media, WhatsApp, Instagram. So what they're doing, they're trying to silence this information, certain information are getting out, which we already been telling you through the spirit that, you know, they're gonna do away with the internet, man. All right, the information that's being broadcasted out right now, you might as well get it while you can, because they're gonna soon, according to Amos 8 and 11, it's gonna be a famine of the word. This word is not gonna be pushed any longer, man. Sooner or later, man. All right. Yes. So you already see they pushing legislation and certain things to stop these social media outlets from being instituted. You know what I'm saying? From people spreading this word, because what they're saying is there's a lot of disinformation coming out. You know. All right. But really they want to stop the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. But it's too late. This word is already out. All right. It's reached the 4 corners of the earth, and there's nothing that these devils could do about it. All right.
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Right. And how you seek the Lord right now? Through his prophets, through his men. Okay? Because before the Lord destroys the kingdom, he reveals the secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. And we believe through the spirit that we're the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, coming back. Okay? You know? Go ahead.
Yep, it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Right, call ye upon him while he's near. So you have to know the true name of the Lord. His name is not Jesus, all right? Okay, with the world believes that his name is Jesus. There's no letter J in the Hebrew alphabet, okay? The letter J came around after, you know, around the 1500s, man, okay? The true name of the Lord is Yahweh Shai, man. His father's name is Yahweh. Okay? Those are the true names of our Lord, man. Okay? There's no power in Jesus Christ. Okay?
Yep. This is back in Revelation chapter 7 and verse 1. It says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
Right, that represents destruction. All right, America. You know, the nations as a whole, okay? As far as those that's here in America, the great melting pot, okay? Go ahead.
Yep, it says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
Right, that seal or that mark, according to Ezekiel the 9th chapter, all right, at the Wa, it's talking about those that have this knowledge, man. All right, they're gonna be exempt from judgment. They're gonna be basically preserved during this destruction. They're gonna be delivered. Okay? Because the Lord is only dealing with the elect. He's not dealing with the whole nation of Israel. He's dealing with the elect. Okay? So those servants that serve Yahweh Shema Shai and that have this knowledge, man, they're gonna be delivered, man. You know? Through what you would say, predestination. Okay? Because they were already predestined from the foundation of the earth to be delivered, man.
Yeah,
They will be saved.
They were already sealed.
Right.
But right now, the Lord is pretty much
Waking them
activating
up.
them up.
Yeah, waking them up.
Activating them, and He's waking them up
Yeah.
through this word, through this gospel.
That's right. That's right.
This is Ezekiel 9, verse 4. It says, and I behold, oh, pardon me. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
That's right. So the city as a whole is talking about the people, all right? Because Jerusalem is a people before a place, all right? And the Lord is right now, he's basically going throughout the city, seeking those that are worthy for, to be delivered in that time, okay? All right. So the people right now, those that are on the highways, byways, those that are putting their lives as a sacrifice, you know, coming day in and day out and pushing this word, man. All right. The Lord is looking at those individuals, man. Okay. It says that the Lord is seeking out those with candles.
Yeah, Jerusalem with candles. Yep.
Jerusalem with
I got
candles,
you.
You know. That's what he's doing right now, man. You know, and it started with those that know the truth. Those men that know the truth, man. All right? Like, you know. So that the wa, all right, which means exemption from judgment, okay? It's only for those that are of the elect. All right? Because you got certain men that they know the truth, but that don't mean that they're gonna be delivered. That don't mean that they're gonna be saved. All right?
It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right, because that scripture also reminds me during the time of when the Lord sent those plagues onto the Egyptians. All right, during the Passover. What the Lord said, put the blood on the doorpost, and that angel of death was gonna pass over. That angel of death represents Yahweh Shai. He basically preserved those, all right, that listen to him. They put the blood on the doorpost. It's the same way how it is today, okay? Meaning, you know, we got it on our mind. We got it on our, you know, the blood basically is off of us, man. That's what we do. Now we're teaching our people, waking up the elect. That blood is off our hands, man. According to what, Ezekiel 3rd chapter, you know.
This is back in Revelation chapter 7 and verse 3. It says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Right, that's the governing body, man. All right, 12,000 out of each tribe, from Judah all the way down to Issachar. Judah being the so-called Negroes today, referred to as the so-called African Americans. The Benjaminites, so-called West Indians. Levi, so-called Haitians. All right. Simeon, so-called Dominicans. Zebulon, so-called Guatemalans to Panamanians. Did I miss
Simeon.
Ephraim?
Oh, you said Simeon.
Yeah, Ephraim, so-called Puerto Ricans, okay?
Manasseh.
Tribe of Manasseh, so-called Cubans. Tribe of Gad, so-called North American Indians, okay? Tribe of Reuben, so-called Seminole Indians, all right, out there in Florida. And says Naphtali, right? So-called Argentinians to Chileans. Tribe of Asher, all right? So-called Colombians to Uruguayans. And last but not least, so-called Mexicans, which are the tribe of Issachar. Okay, you represent the nation of Israel, but the Lord is only dealing with the elect out of those tribes. All right, so it's 12,000 that's going to be sealed, that's going to be waking in these last days to come back to their heritage, to receive this truth. All right.
And this is why it's so important to come out here with this stick, because it identifies who we are as a people, man.
That's right.
And this is a part of the prophecy too.
That's right.
According to what's that?
Ezekiel 37 chapter. That's right. That's right. So this is prophecy that we're living in, man. You know, that's why when people walk by the camp and they see the sign, they question, you know, what this thing is all about. You know, they see the sign, they see if they're on the sign, all right, and they see what tribe they go back to, and that's how the awakening, you know, starts. They start knowing the name, start, knowing their nationality. You know, that's where it all starts, man. So it's very important for us to be here teaching this word in these last days, man.
Precept. 1 Timothy 4:14. Neglect not the gift that is in thee.
Right. The gift represents the truth, man. You know, once we got it, you know, we're not supposed to just sit on it. You know, we're supposed to go out and teach others, man. All right? Wake up our fellow neighbor. You know, we're not supposed to neglect this truth, man. You come out here and do the work. Once you know the truth, you come out here and you prophesy, man. If you're, you know, if the Lord gives you the ability to, man. Because not everybody that knows the truth is a prophet of the Lord, you know. But if the Lord put it in your spirit to come out and teach this word, man, don't come out and just, you know what I'm saying? Don't be like, well, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just, you know, I know I'm an Israelite, but I ain't gonna come out and teach nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord will kill you behind that, man. You know?
It says, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. 2 Timothy 1:6.
I make a saying point as well. That gift is also going into the faith, man.
Yeah.
Because there was the Apostle Paul there. Apostle Paul said the elect, they're going to be delivered, they're going to obtain salvation through the gift of faith, man.
Right.
So it's, you know, that gift is going into the faith too, man. So don't neglect the faith that's been given unto you, man.
That's right. That's right.
That's, you know,
Because not every man has the faith. Not every man was given the faith. You know, that's why you got people right now, they taking the vaccine or whatnot because they don't have no hope, they don't have no faith that the Lord is going to deliver them out of certain situations, man. You know, people got their backs against the wall and this ain't really nothing. Really, when they really issue this chip and they push forward this chip, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna go harder than right now. You know, it's gonna get to the point where they're gonna actually be putting people to death, man. Because the apostle John the Revelator, he's seen people getting beheaded, man, for not taking the mark of the beast, man, which we believe is the RFID microchip, man. And right now, you see people are bugging out, man. People are actually bugging out, and shit ain't really hit the fan yet. You know what I'm saying?
It says, this is 2 Timothy 1:6. Wherefore I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of Yahweh, which is in thee, by the putting on of hands.
Yeah, that great remembrance is us coming back to our heritage, learning our nationality once again. You know, because it was taken away from us, man. We had to be a great falling away. All right, it tells you that in 2 Thessalonians, all right, 2nd chapter. We had to go through slavery, hardcore slavery. That's how we lost it. Really, before then, you know, 70 AD, you know, when we had to flee Jerusalem, we were scattered among all these different nations. So we lost our heritage. We don't, you know, that's why our people still to this day, we don't know who we are. As far as they're calling themselves blacks, Hispanics, you know, Mexicans, whatnot, you know, Native Americans. That's not our nationality. That's not our true nationality, man. All right? We're the sons of the living power, Yasha'Allah. All right? So the Lord is stirring up that remembrance back in us, man, starting with the elect. All right?
So Romans 12:6. having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us. Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith.
Yeah, according to the measure that the Lord given onto every member, every man, you know. So whatever the Lord gave you, you're supposed to use it to the best of your ability. You know, the Lord gives certain men larger portions than others. Okay, but whatever you have, you know, use the best of it. You know.
Or ministry, let us wait on our ministering. Or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity.
Yeah, let him do it with simplicity, man. You know, don't try to be all too deep, man. You know, this is simple, man. You learn this truth and you go out and teach others, man. That's it. You ain't got to be all trying to break down, go deep and you know, it's simple, man. That's it. The Lord deals with simplicity, man. That's right. That's it.
Because the scripture said, the kingdom of heaven is not in word, but in power.
Yeah.
So you can come with all them different words, but if the Spirit of the Lord ain't with you, there's no real effect to it.
Exactly.
Look at Farrakhan. He used a whole bunch of words.
Yep.
He's charismatic. He gets the people attention. But guess what? Everything he says does not equate to your salvation.
Right.
It's just words. You know what I'm saying? But when you come with the Spirit, that's why we're not well educated. You know what I'm saying? We don't got college diploma. We ain't go to no theologian school. We don't got none of that. That's why in their eyes we're not credible, because we have nothing backing us, physical. So they could look at, okay, y'all went to this place, I did that, but we have the Spirit. Because Esau didn't teach us this. Going back to the time of Abba Bivens on down, where did they get this information from? To the tribes, each nation, all right, Judah, Benjamin, and so on and so forth, being who they are today. That came from the Spirit, man. That didn't come from. This ain't come from man. For all these people that will say, oh, that the Bible is the white man's book, that means you have never read the Bible a day in your life. Because if you read it and you have the understanding, you see that the white man is the biggest enemy to God on this earth, out of all nations on this planet. That's why he's the only one that's not gonna get no mercy.
That's right.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. It says, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word.
Yeah, we all have to be born again. Because who we were prior to the truth, and some brothers was worse than others, you have to unlearn all that. Even if you was a law-abiding citizen, all the philosophy of this world that you had in your mind, you have to get rid of all that, man. You gotta get rid of all of that and start all over from square one.
It's like when a newborn is born, you know, they gotta deal with the milk. They gotta deal with basics. Just like a baby. Baby is all about first nursing, and then eventually they'll get into eating. You know, eating real substance food. You know what I'm saying? The same thing is like when you come into the truth, man. You know, you start off with the basics. You don't jump into, you know, into the deep things. You know.
Yep, it says, if so be ye have tasted that the Lord is gracious, to whom cometh as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of the Most High Yahweh, and precious.
Right. We're all, you know, we're called into this thing, right? Hoping to be chosen. But each brother is like a lively stone, man. You know? To build up that church, you know? Build up that the temple to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The third temple, which is the spiritual temple. Alright? It's not a physical temple where the so-called Jews, you know, is waiting for us.
It says, ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to the Most High by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Hey, and that's beautiful, man. That's why every brother, you know, especially here in Great Millstone, brothers got they certain channels, you know. Each brother have a channel, and you know they have their fruit that they have, you know what I'm saying? That people subscribe to them and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So every member, every brother got a certain portion of the spirit to build on, and that's how you able to call other men in, you know.
This is 2 Corinthians 6 and 16. And what agreement has the temple of the Most High with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power. And the Most High has said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people.
And the thing is, you know, it starts with that foundation. The foundation of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, you gotta be rooted in this faith, true doctrine. You know? And the Lord said that the kingdom of heaven starts within you. You know? So we're the ones that, you know, from the elect going down, you know, it's going to start within those men. The kingdom of heaven is going to start within those men. You know? And that's how it's going to be manifest on the earth. But it starts within. You know? That's how you're able to change your ways. Start changing your ways. You start getting cleansed by the word. You know?
Psalm 68 and 11. The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it.
That's why you got brothers fellowshipping, you know? Brothers hear this word and get excited because we see it happening. We see things coming into fruition, man. You know? It's beautiful, man. When you got brothers that are on the same page, brothers think alike. You don't have the same mindset. Brothers want the best. You know, brothers want to get the hell up out of here. You know?
Got a precept real quick.
So great is the word, man. We heard it, you know, and you know, we believe, man. Therefore we speak. You know, we believe, so therefore we speak this word. You got men, you got like going into, you got certain men that they don't have the faith. They don't believe. You know, their whole thing is about you know, this life, this place right here. They don't see nothing past the miracle. You know, they don't see nothing past the miracle. They don't have that hope. They don't have that vision. You know, see, we have it. We have that hope in how we shine that, you know, that this place is about to be destroyed. Real quick.
This is Jeremiah 9 and 2. Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place of wayfaring men, that I might leave my people and go from them, for they be idolaters, an assembly of treacherous men. Yeah, and that lodging place for wayfaring men are the camps, man. You see what I'm saying? This ain't like no other congregation on the earth, man. You know, we're not in here, you know, with a song and a dance. You know what I'm saying? And then after the service, we're gonna go down and eat pork chops and, you know what I'm saying, all that madness they do in the Roman Catholic Church. All right? We teaching unadulterated truth, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. We giving you the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And a lot of times people will come up and it'll be overwhelming for them. Like the Simeonite that was here last week, you can see in 5 minutes he was hit with so much truth, it overwhelmed him. He was like, shit. He couldn't even process this thing, man. Because this is something you gotta digest, man. You see what I'm saying? So the lodging place for the wayfaring men is out here on the highways and byways, man. And the scriptures speak about it in the Psalms, that how lovely it is for brethren to come together in unity. That ain't talking about having a cookout and eating ribs and, you know what I'm saying, jerk chicken and all that madness. You know what I'm saying? That's talking about being in the same spirit, the Holy Spirit, which is what? All teaching the same thing. Okay? And that's what we all do. We all teach the same thing. That's according to the Bible, man. You got one person teaching that Joseph and Mary, oh, they didn't have sex and the Lord was born through some immaculate conception. The angel got her pregnant. That's madness, man. You're not in the Holy Spirit, man. If you saying the Lord's name is not Yahweh, the Most High's name is not Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai, you're not in the Holy Spirit, man.
It's all in their head.
We all got to speak the same thing, man.
This is why shit happens.
John 4:6. We are of Yahweh. He that knows Yahweh heareth us.
Right, we are of the Most High.
Like you
Okay? And that's why this thing is a small congregation. No, we don't got the masses, man. This ain't Creflo Dollar on a Sunday in a goddamn Jiminy Cricket suit. You know what I'm saying? Up there talking about prosperity. Or Joel Osteen. They be in them pinstripes, you know what I'm saying? Them suited and booted suits. You know what I'm saying, man? This ain't that. This is what the Lord truly ordained, man. All right? They say the Lord is a man of war. You can't go to war dressed like, you know what I'm saying, you going to a wedding? You know what I'm saying? Look, we got on rough garments, okay? We out here in the trenches, man. In sackcloth, and this is a mourning garment, really. You know what I'm saying? But when we get in the kingdom, we're going to really put on our glorious, the Rockettes gold, and, you know what I'm saying? Them epods and whatnot, man. Rocking the meat trees. You know what I'm saying? We really gonna be glorified, man, when we get them new bodies and whatnot, man. Look at that, brother.
Says, he that is not of Yahweh heareth not us.
Right, he that is not of the Most High don't hear us, man. And that's why the majority of people don't want to hear what we got to say through the Spirit of the Lord, man, because you're not of the Most High. You of Satan, man. You of this world. And the majority of people want this world to continue on. You want to get old and have grandkids and all this bullshit, man. All right? You see what I'm saying? Hey, you could have asked me 10 years ago where I saw myself in a couple of years. I said I'm slaves, and you know what I'm saying? And
That's right.
hey, brother, because I came in when I was in high school. You know, I've been telling them, brothers, hey, I was in one class as a senior. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I said, with slaves. I put it on the paper. Yeah, I see myself a slave and shit like that. And certain chicks I was hanging with, they was laughing and shit, but I was getting serious, man. Hey, because I was desiring the kingdom, man. And I'm still desiring the kingdom, man, as we all are. You know? We hastening the day. Hey, when Yahweh Shah rose back up, what did the disciples ask him? He said, well, thou at this time restore the kingdom of Israel. That's what it's about. They was looking to get that blessing, man. They was like, oh shit, he rose again. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
We good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You read about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, kingdom come.
Yeah, that's right. They thought that was it. But there was other things that had to happen. And we still this day in our captivity, man. Okay?
Yeah. It says, hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
That's right. We know the spirit of the truth and the spirit of error, man. And the majority of people are in the spirit of error. Okay? That's why the Lord said, ye do err not knowing the scriptures, man. Like I heard, I was at the job, I heard a dude, we was talking about eating goat and other animals and whatnot, man. And I was telling him, you know, they say that it got to be cloven-footed, you know, because he was talking about eating turtles. I was like, listen, man, I don't eat no fucking turtle. All right? All right? He's like, why you don't eat? Look, I don't eat certain things, man. Okay? I don't eat certain. Don't worry about why I don't do it. I don't eat certain things. All right? Oh yeah, some Bible stuff. I said, well, whatever. All right? I try to get out of the conversation.
But you see how wicked Jake is, though.
Yeah.
Bible
You know it's written in the law, but
They don't want to adhere to it.
Disobedient to it.
Well, that's why the scriptures speak about being presumptuous. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people end up having certain ailments because you eating unlawful foods, man. Ain't nothing. I was watching a YouTube channel. I forget the name of the channel. The dude, he was driving on the highway. It was a turtle crossing the street. The dude got out. He said, "I'm gonna pick me up some groceries." He picked the turtle up. A Jeep. That's how things,
You see
man.
that too? What's that?
Roadkill.
Possum?
Yeah.
Roadkill.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they pick that shit up and eat that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that's true. They'll peel it right off the ground, right off the highway, and cook it up, man. The dude said, "Oh, pick me up some groceries." Big ass turtle, brother.
Hey, but you know what's crazy? Here
Yo,
goes
That's
Jake.
fucking nasty.
The same Jake, if you try to give him some food with some blood in it, he ain't gonna want it.
Some of them do eat the shit with blood.
And you find, but
Yeah.
very over. If you did over like a full, what you mean, a poll or something of Israelites who, or Jakes out there, blacks and Latinos so-called, you ask them how many want your food still red,
Tartar.
and how many. For the average Israelite, he still want it done.
Yeah.
And you know, you discuss, but that's where does that come from? You know, that comes from actually your spirit was really trying to adhere to the law, but that flesh, man, it'll force you to try to be like the oppressor. Next thing you know, you eating steak tartare, which is red bloody steak, man.
Oh yeah, it's not even cooked. They're not even at all. Not even seared. They chop it up. They chop it up. They mince it up real,
Right.
real small. Real. They don't even sear it,
You
brother.
don't even say it. I ain't
They
never
don't,
had
they
it,
don't
so I
even
can't
sear
really-
it. You know why? Because I'll be watching them cooking channels. I was watching this cooking. He was like, I'm gonna make steak tartare. I'm like, damn. He just chopped it up. He minced it up like real small. And it was like, he said, when you bite into it, it's real smooth. I was like, damn.
It's basically
You
like
served
you
it right
you're
there.
taking a piece of ground beef.
Yeah.
Just put that shit in your
Basically,
mouth.
yeah. That's exactly what you're doing.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
And here it is. You don't have any other nation that really care about their food being bloody, except you Israelites. More food.
Because that's the spirit that's
Right.
within them.
That's what the Most High told us.
That's what they go back to. That the law, that law is still kind of it lingers in our spirit, but it's not etched in there as it will be in the new covenant when the new covenant comes, man. That's why Jake, the scriptures say they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. They got a certain zeal, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. But some niggas, they don't give a shit about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? They going out the way what's his Julius Tiberius Alexander. You know what I'm saying? He completely denounced his nationality. He didn't want to be a Jew. But you don't got no say whether you a Jew or not, man. It's a bloodline. It's a bloodline, man. To be a Jew is a bloodline. To be a Israelite is a bloodline thing. You got to go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You got to have that blood flowing through your veins. If you don't, then you're not. It's not a thing you could choose whether you're an Israelite or not. You know what I'm saying?
That's why that Edomite made that song. Am I Edomite?
Right. Yeah. The little
I
yeah.
am in the sand
That's
and all
a
that.
hit song right there. Cause you damn sure I eat it, Mike, man.
And then more confusion. These so-called Jews try to establish that it's dealing with your mother's line, your mother's seed line of bloodline.
That's all that Talmud. That goes back to the
It got nothing to do
Talmud.
with- It's your father's line. That's why
right.
it's Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It's a paternal.
There's no matriarch. There's no mothers of the promise.
Yeah,
It's the fathers of the promise.
I got some little bit.
And you Edomites didn't make the cut. Or get Hebrews 12 verse 16. Because it was in the flesh wise, because Esau's the firstborn, he was supposed to get the blessing and the birthright. But guess what? Through the spirit of the Most High, who deals with controversy, he allowed our forefather Jacob to supplant his way into the kingdom, which the birthright is what? Everlasting rulership. That's why Esau cried, because we took the everlasting rulership away from him. You know what I'm saying?
This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person.
And Esau is profane, meaning what? Outside the temple.
Right.
You go in the book, get the book of Revelation. It says what? Measure it not, for it's given unto the Gentiles. Go ahead.
It says, or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
So that's how low. That's how what's a perfect word? Not it's more than just low. The base is good, not degrading.
Subservient.
No, that's how much integrity that he lacked. Lack of integrity, lack of honor. That for one morsel of meat that you're gonna sell, you basically you gave our forefather everlasting power for fucking uncooked stew. Basically, that's what it is. The blessing, the birthright, is the kingdom of heaven is the birthright, which is what everlasting rulership, eternal rulership. And you sold that for a piece of meat. So don't blame us. See, all these crackers are envious of our people, but blame your forefather Esau. Meaning what? The spirit that you see Jake have, it was supposed to be on you Edomites. But guess what? Your forefathers, he gave it away. He gave it away, which is set up. But if they want to be mad at anybody, be mad at your forefather. Go ahead.
That shows you how selfish Esau was, man. He didn't think about his progeny.
He said, "I'm at the point I'm gonna die." See how dramatic, melodramatic he was.
Yeah.
You got people who go without food, and obviously back then you was a lot stronger back then, but the Most High put that spirit on him, man, to give it up. He probably really felt like he was gonna die. You know what I'm saying? He probably was dizzy. He probably, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He having all these different sensations, and he's like, yo, you gotta give me this food. I gotta eat, cause I'm about to fucking drop dead. So what the fuck? If I die, what the hell is a birthright gonna do for me?
Yeah.
And then he sold it. Go ahead.
It says, for ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing.
That how afterward he would inherit the blessing, which is what? The kingdom of heaven. Get that in thing. Who pertaineth the adoption, the glory, and the kingdom. So afterward he would have what? Inherited the blessing, which is what? Everlasting life, everlasting rulership. Go
It
ahead.
says, he was rejected.
He was rejected. Rejected by who? By the Most High. He was rejected. Go ahead.
For he found no place of repentance.
So there's nothing that any Edomite could do to come into the graces of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He found no place of repentance. So Esau can't repent. Any of these Edomites, they could turn over a new leaf right now and be the most outstanding person according to the Bible. You still can't repent in the eyes of the Most High.
It's a bloodline.
You could keep all the law, statute, commandments. You could do everything to a T perfect, better than an Israelite. And you still, it's impossible. It's for the sake of argument. Let's say they was, you know what I'm saying, they was fought like, all right, let's say you have people in this society who keep white man's law to a T, right? They're law-abiding citizens. Let's say the Bible became the law of the land officially, and everybody did what they were supposed to do. Guess what? You still can't be saved.
Because it's a bloodline thing.
Hey, you
You
know
got
what?
that Israelite blood opinion.
All right, do me a favor.
Hey, why don't you see that in the
You got-
churches?
you got the
right?
court too?
It should say in the front of all of these churches, accepting everybody, except Edomites who can't be saved.
That's right.
But they'll take anybody's dollar. They'll take an Edomite dollar. Them people been about bread, man.
And you can bring me my Bible back,
It says,
please?
though he sought it
Yeah, because I
carefully
switched with him
with
because he was
tears.
using his phone. His phone was dying.
You know, Esau
So
at the end of the
my
day,
shit was
it's no
dying.
repentance unto Esau. You know, he could cry unto the Most High.
That's right.
And that's it. You know, the Lord already set it up where he ain't gonna be found. He said, no mercy. Like, he
No
said,
place of repentance.
Yeah, he said, basically.
Who has shown no mercy,
Yeah,
he will show no mercy.
Yeah, he will show
That's
no,
right.
He won't show no mercy unto Esau, because he ain't shown no mercy unto us. You know.
That's right.
But the Lord had it where he's gonna be. That's it. You know, ain't no nothing he could do.
Even right
That's
now,
it.
he can show mercy if he wanted to. He's in the
power.
power position.
Which shows that it's a cycle that they choose to continue. Because you got Edomites who are closer or least racist than their forefathers were, right? But guess what? When they become senators and governors, guess what they do? They continue the same cycle that their forefathers were doing. Show you that there's no remorse in none of them. You've been hanging out with Jake, partying and causing all these things, but now you're in a position of power. I can make things right. But you notice nobody ever makes it right. Showing you what? They always gonna continue that cycle, man. So all these Edomites that you think you cool with, they're a bunch of damn devils, man.
There was something on, was it Dateline? Now there's a beach out there in, I think it's called Manhattan Beach,
That's over there.
California.
Oh, I thought Manhattan Beach in Brooklyn.
They got one over there too. So you have this family
About it.
called the, what's the name of
Bruce family.
the Bruce family. Now, the great-grandfather was the great-great-grandfather and his wife. They bought Manhattan Beach over there in L.A. for like $1,200 back in 1912. That was
Right.
a lot of money.
Uh-huh.
They were black. So what happened? The KKK trying to run them off the land, try to get them out of there, and they didn't go because they bought the land. Then eventually the government took the land through eminent domain.
Mm-hmm.
So now here it is 100 years later, a governor is in office, some Edomite, you know what I'm saying? Now he's saying, made a law saying now the land has to be returned to the descendants of the Bruces. But here it is, it's 100 years later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The damage is already done.
It's done.
You know what I'm saying?
And where the Bruce is at? You know, in that case, you're gonna have Edomites claiming to be part of the Bruce family, just like they did with Gad when it was called a $5 Indian.
Yeah.
Esau was allowed to go and get his citizenship changed to Native American in order to get the benefits.
And tax
all he had to pay was $5 to get a ticket back to say he's Native American.
I just heard that the other day too.
$5 Indian.
Yeah, I just heard that literally, I think yesterday. That shit's crazy.
That's what, and then you ask yourself, Jake, so-called niggas out there, you like to say, well, at least the Native Americans, they got their casino. Do you know there's no $5 Indians that grabbed up all them
Yeah,
casinos?
they don't got shit. They on the reservation
The ones who
suffering,
was
bro.
part of the 12 tribes, the Gadites, man. And these reservations, not what you think, man. It ain't like a reservation with this, what the brother said, for like, it ain't a reservation for the Wynn Hotel. It ain't a reservation for the Pirates over
Right.
there at AC. This is a reservation where it's nothing but deserted land. Your agriculture don't grow there,
That's
right?
No real clean running water.
Yes, I'm on. Right. It's a place you don't. It's a hell.
Hey, if you got to drink Listerine to get a buzz,
Yeah.
that ain't paradise, man.
Inhale,
You got people
yeah,
in the
hairspray.
worst inner cities that ain't doing shit like that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You go to all the inner cities of America, they ain't doing no shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
The highest
They-
suicide rate amongst
right.
teenagers.
Because you're looking at a place that used to call your land your home.
Right. Exactly.
You're a stranger.
Exactly.
You're a stranger in your own land. And this is why you devils, you gonna pay, man. You see, we not no sympathizers like these niggas trying to get along with you fucking white people, man. We here to tell you the judgment that's in the scriptures. That's why that whole build back better shit, all that shit is a damn lie, man. America's not gonna be built back up. It said they would have healed Babylon, but she can't be healed, man.
That's right.
You people gonna understand real soon that the Most High's hand is against America indefinitely, man. Until he do what? Until he destroy this place, man. America's gonna be leveled. You got all these people, you watch certain podcasts, you see Jake talking, they being more positive than in the past. But guess what? Their conversation is empty, man. All the shit they're talking is not gonna lead to nothing, man. The only ones that speaking something that's detrimental to Esau is the brothers on the street with the Bible.
That's right, man.
Teaching the right way, man. That's the only thing that's a threat to Esau. That's the only thing Esau really cares about in the internet. All that other, because a lot of these so-called whistleblowers, they were set up by the fucking white man to do that so they could lure people in to see where your head is at, man. See, the truth ain't set up by the white man, man.
Because you got to understand, they're not really talking about the initiative, like as far as hate speech. Why are you calling it hate speech?
Right.
What's the whole reason behind? If I have an opinion, you have an opinion, and I address it, just because me and you don't agree on
Doesn't make it hate
it
speech.
doesn't mean
That's
that's
right.
hate speech.
Yo,
So they don't want to tackle that as far as that as that being what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. See,
But
if
how about it though?
if we had-
What's wrong with hate speech.
Yeah. But I
The
mean,
Bible-
as far
then-
as according to speaking truth.
Yeah, but
It's
you,
not-
because it's directed, it's directed towards them. Now let's say for some strange reason we only directed it towards the Hamites. We only dealing with the Hamites and the Arabs, and we just blast Hamites and Arabs all day long. Them crackers wouldn't give a damn. But now we showing you your past, because a lot of these white people, they walk around, they know it, but there's a sense of delusion. If I don't acknowledge it, that is like it never happened. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't me. That was
You always hear them say that. Oh, I never personally owned slaves, but guess what? You benefit off the shit. You got people who have shit happen to them as children that they grow up to 50 years old and they're still suffering from shit that happened to them when they were like 5 years old. You got shit that's passed down by generation, man.
Oh yeah.
Your grandmother will pass down the hatred from her grandma that first came out of slaves, so she gonna pass her down negative shit, and then she gonna pass it down to her daughter, and then you have what you have today, man.
The Bloods and the Crips. Look where that started. Look where it's at right now.
Exactly.
That's because of generations of hate.
Generation of hate. See, they like it when you implode it on yourself. Now, when you take that angle, like you got these aggressive hip hop songs, see, you saw allowed to rock because the energy is not directed towards them. Now, them same niggas making a song, you take the word nigga out and you put fucking cracker, it'll be a whole different dynamic. Because after I've listened to it over and over again, what you think is gonna start happening? You hear, yeah, kill this cracker, rob this cracker, do this to this cracker. And then he gonna be like, wait a minute. Then you see a white person, what you gonna do?
And that's why they got rid of, all those
Conscious,
rappers back
good.
then, the conscious rappers back then, KRS-One, fucking,
Yo, so
Jungle Brothers. and all
that leaves two things, right? One, you can't talk down upon Esau to your people. They don't care about you doing directly to him. You can walk by a fucking cracker. He gonna walk right by. What's that Dave Chappelle skit where he says, he said, "You white motherfucker," and he said, "I am white,"
Right.
or some shit like, "Thank God," or some shit, right? They don't care about you talking down to him, but it's about when you talk down to him to another Israelite,
Unity.
to wake up your people.
Unity.
Half of it ain't even directed towards the Edomite. We telling Israelites about their ass.
That who's the devil, but they don't want them to be.
And they want to interject in what we doing. And so not only that with the hip hop, they want to kill conscience. But
Yep.
when we do talk to each other, they want to monitor that.
That's right.
It can only be some negative.
Foolishness. What's that dude named Neely Fuller?
Yeah.
He speaks about it heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't somebody in the truth, He's an older, he probably like in his 80s, 90s, and he tells you straight up, he said, look, in this system, you're not allowed to be a man. You can think whatever the fuck you want to think, but in the eyes of the white man, you're not a man. None of us are men in the eyes. That's why they say boy and shit like that, or kid. You gotta listen to when they talk to you. Cause they know, like, look, you ain't no man. I ain't no man. You ain't no man. In his system, you're a fucking boy. You know what I'm saying? That's why the only way we really could be free is when your house shot come back, man. He said you could think whatever the hell you want to think, which is true. You could think whatever you want to think, but in his system, you're supposed to be a servant.
Right.
And he's gonna put everything in his power to keep you as a servant, man. You have scripture?
Yep. This is Psalms 83 and verse 1. It says, "Keep not thou silence."
Hey, one time me and the brother was chilling and a cracker cop walked by. He said, hey, what's up, boys? And the brother said real quick, he said, you don't see no boys here? And the cracker just got it. He was like, oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. You did mean it like that. That's exactly how you meant it. And the brother checked him real quick. And he's like, oh, shit. He said, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know what to say. He said, oh, I didn't mean it like that. He's like, you did mean it like that. He's like, yo, you say you don't see no boys over here, man? And you the one with the smooth face, you know what I'm saying? Brothers, we got facial hair, meaning we went through puberty, man. You walk around like you still adolescent, man.
It's the same. I think the same brother had a story where he was on the line and the cracker trying to turn around and make jokes with him. Haha, something about you think you something. And the brother's like, yo, you don't fucking know me.
That's how you gotta be with them devils, bro. That's how you gotta be with them, bro.
They think we in some little
Right.
boyish
See,
play around fucking kid mode.
They want you to act like a clown so they can't respect you. They don't want you to act serious because you make them afraid.
Right.
So your whole life is about what? Making the Esau feel comfortable. That day's is coming to an end, bro. Cause if you laugh, you see, they go niggas right there. They go niggas. All they could do is fucking laugh. The scripture say what? A fool lift up his voice to laughter, something to that effect. Oh, there you go. That's just niggas is always joking around, always joking around. But then when you serious, hey, why don't you guys lighten up, man? Smile a little bit. Our life ain't based on you being comfortable, man. You should be uncomfortable because you got a lot to pay for when it comes to what happened to us. Go ahead, brother. Finish reading that scripture.
Psalms 83, it says, "Keep not thou silence, O power."
That's why the Most High got brothers in the street. Because Most High is the one who set brothers up to cover. What did Yahushua say? It's not you that's speaking, but the Spirit of the Father that's speaking in you. So Most High set us up to speak. But the time gonna come when brothers is not on these corners, man, you people gonna fucking regret it, man.
It says, "Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power, for lo, thine enemies."
Hey, when it says that, it said now, not this time, the Most High is not only gonna shake the earth, he's gonna shake the heavens also, man. The whole geographic structure of this earth is gonna change when your house shot comes back. You people haven't really seen shit yet, man. You think, like you said, they haven't seen shit yet. You think this little vaccine shit, you think that shit ain't nothing, man. That shit ain't nothing. When you have foreign troops on this soil of America killing you people, then you're gonna realize it, man. You people depend on the cops. How can a cop defend you and then his fucking children and wives is at home under attack, under siege? You really believe they're gonna fucking come to work to protect your punk ass? Nobody likes the cops, even amongst white people and amongst black people. Nobody likes the cops. Cause they what? They're revenue officers. You get pulled over and you get a ticket, what you gonna say, you fucking cops? Whether you white, black, Spanish, whatever. So these people don't like you because you out there to make what? Money for the city. You're not here to defend. You're not here to protect. So what's gonna happen when true chaos consumes these streets? They're not coming to work to defend you. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna throw that badge down.
You have no choice.
Right
Who's gonna
now,
protect? Who's gonna protect your wife and kids at home?
That's right. Right now in Canada, they started it right now. They instituted the National Guard or the military out there to push this vaccine.
Push them. There you go.
So they already started it out
Don't
there.
forget about Australia.
Australia.
Because a lot of the healthcare workers,
They fired them. Yeah.
Got fired. So
There you go.
They coming after the home health care now.
And now check this out. If the National Guard is reserved for what? If something happens, so they be on call to go right to war. So now if a war breaks out, because there's a little thing going between China and Taiwan and all its allies. Now I saw it happen. If the National Guard is attending to fucking something on a low level like that, what happens when a real war breaks out? You ain't gonna have enough people. You really think you're gonna institute a draft and it's not gonna work like that, man. It ain't gonna work. They're talking about a new civil war. Look, man, the Most High is gonna fucking destroy America. You ain't gonna revolt and then you're gonna take over and start a new government, write a new constitution. That shit was only for one time period, and it's never gonna happen again, man. You white people, you're gonna have to understand your world is over with, man.
Yeah, we
And when the
accept
Civil
it.
War happened, Jake helped you win. You didn't win the shit by yourself. When the Revolutionary War happened, you didn't win it by yourself.
was
So
Jake.
you devils really think you're gonna fight and take this government over? It ain't happening, man.
A lot of them pictures you would see Edomites, you know what I'm saying, with swords and horses and whatnot. It was a Jake in the back that was the real hero.
That's right.
And then them crackers, they painted images of Esau. But Jake is the ones that really, you know what I'm saying, helped Esau to pull through.
Every battle.
In all parts of history. You know what I'm saying?
Especially the World Wars.
Every last one of them, bro. Vietnam, all that. All that.
Germany had a coin where they put I believe they put a Edomite woman like with her arms locked behind her back, and on the other side of the coin, these bastards, they put basically a phallic, right, like a rod with a helmet on it, and it basically was the word was, the translation was about stopping Jake from America.
Sleeping with.
And how they would, how if they came into the land, they was gonna rape the women.
That's a fear. That's what the Birth of the Nation was about. The original Birth of the Nation movement. It's Jack Johnson.
What you call it? Planet of the Apes.
It's all about that.
It was about. That's why they use so many apes.
What's the
That-
biggest white man's fear? That you taking their women, man.
Yeah, raping their women and all of that.
Because they did it.
Yeah, exactly. Retribution.
Retribution.
I got some.
And when it's Jake's turn, when it's our turn, the Israelites, the Nation of Israel, we ain't gonna do it because we have affection for them. When the time we take your women, there's no affection into it. It's gonna be straight out of spite, man, to fucking show you how it feels to be taken from a position of power and stripped of it. We ain't gonna be doing it like, cause we're gonna be fucking making love to these bitches. They ain't gonna be none of that shit, bro.
They gonna know once we.
They
kick
gonna-
their
they
ass
gonna-
out after.
They gonna suffer, man. It's gonna be for you Edomites to see how it feels. Cause the only way you could sympathize with somebody, you gotta go through the same shit. That shows you as a nation how people's fucked up. Y'all go through the same shit every day. How the hell y'all fighting each other? You came here in a slave shit. You people are out of touch with reality, man.
Predicted programming as well. Man.
That's right. The movies.
Hey, you got some Jakes from the curses is strong. Let's put it like this: you got the Jakes from West Africa. They come over here, and a lot of them look at Americans, Black Americans, like, what's wrong with these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with these niggas? These niggas is claiming colors and shooting at each other.
It's
Even
stupidity,
though a lot
bro.
of that shit is going back over there
Yeah.
for different reasons.
Oh, they
but-
doing a lot. They doing.
But they still.
They kidnap whole fucking villages, bro.
I mean, there's a lot of shit
Them
going
niggas are
on.
kidnapped.
But then sometimes it's whole Hamites over there causing confusion as well.
That's true. There's a beef between
It's definitely that.
Hamites,
West
yeah.
Africans and
Yep.
East Africans. But yeah, that's going on.
It's out of touch, bro. Because the majority of the slaves that came here with what was it? What? Igbo. And they said that, man. The majority of slaves that came here to America were Igbo.
Most of the
Like you look at Jim Brown, they say he's Igbo. Most of them go back to that.
Of course, man. They came right off the fucking boat.
But niggas don't look at it like that. They look at it like, who the hell is this nigga? You a whole different species than me. They say that's a divide and conquer, bro. It's divide and conquer. You can't come here having everybody thinking that we're the same people and they unite. Then what's gonna happen? Esau's outnumbered. Because contrary to popular belief, the nation of Israel outnumbers Edomites. That's why they break you up to demographics. Oh, black people only make up 3% of the population. This is shit to fuck with your head. Spanish people is just
Yeah, just the term minority.
exactly.
Who the hell is the minority? The true
Esau.
minority.
Esau's a minority.
That's why they didn't want the Haitians to come over here with this whole, you know what I'm saying, refugee thing.
Right.
They sent them back, but them Arabs, they let a whole lot of them Arabs come up over here when they supposed to be terrorists and all that
Yeah, yeah.
bullshit.
I
Right?
seen a video said they gonna hire them to do the jobs that all the unvaccinated people don't want to do.
See that happen.
Because they gonna go right along with the protocol. Because they getting money, you getting paid. They said, look, y'all niggas don't want to work. We got these motherfuckers. They gonna do all the fucking work that you ain't gonna do. Go ahead, bro.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a people.
That's right. That's a division. That's why you say I'm Spanish. I ain't black. What you talking about? I'm Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm Native American. Shit y'all niggas go through don't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
That's divide and conquer, bro.
Little do they know if they just turn that one thing right around. And that united
Come under that. That's why I said make a stick for Judah and his companion and for Joseph and his companion. You bring them sticks together, you outnumbered, bro.
Esau will fall overnight.
All
Don't
the.
y'all allow that to happen.
That's right.
You ain't gonna have it happen that way.
Because it's Yahushua's glory to bring the salvation. Not no man. You ain't gonna take up a charge with a rifle
Yeah, we all-
and you're gonna, like, you know
Force and,
what I'm saying?
Was it like Beauty and the Beast? or
Right.
something? You coming through with it?
Tiki torches and shit, and you gonna come and raid the. That ain't
Yeah,
gonna
raid
happen,
the
bro.
cap, right?
You see the pride of men now. So imagine if you used to take over America. You'll see the ego. You'll see super inflated ego, bro.
Niggas deep.
That's why Yahushua's glory is to save us. His name is the deliverer. So it's his job to take us out of this place, man. So anybody telling you you're gonna vote your way out of this, you're gonna march and protest here, is a lie, man.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 28:11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to his people.
There you go. We speaking a whole different language than our forefathers, man. We spoke Hebrew in the ancient world, man. We spoke Hebrew. We didn't speak English. We didn't speak Portuguese. We didn't speak Spanish. We didn't speak all this dialect that you got in Africa. We didn't speak that shit. We spoke Hebrew, man. That's what they say what? They shall speak the language of Canaan, which is Hebrew. The Canaanites spoke Hebrew. We're gonna speak Hebrew in the kingdom of heaven.
It says, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest.
Because our people are what? Searching for the truth. The whole thing, why did the 5% philosophy blow the fuck up? Because Jake was looking for the truth. Islam, why did Islam blow up first? And then, because they was looking for the truth.
Exactly.
Why all these different philosophies, the black conscience, why is that? They're looking for the truth.
Why it don't blow up
They're looking for
amongst
rest.
the
Yeah,
other nations like
exactly. You looking for what?
that?
Rest for your soul.
Yeah, identity.
You're looking for a true identity because you know that, damn, this ain't your land. You was brought here, now you made this place your home, but this ain't your land.
Exactly.
This is not where you from.
Just playing make believe.
Right. This ain't your land. You was brought here for a purpose. And the only thing that explains why you was brought here is the scriptures. You was brought here to be a slave, to be punished.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Romans 11:7. What then? Israel has not obtained that which he seeketh for.
Which is what? The truth. Ever learned but never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. You go to school for what? For understanding, for learning, for the truth, for what? So that you don't have to suffer as the generation that came before. That's how you pass down wealth, right? This generation did bad. Okay, we're gonna make sure that this generation is do better. Then so on and so forth. But what do we pass down? We pass down debt and oppression and servitude.
Hey, well, a lot of the reason for that is that the Heavenly Father used Esau as a whooping stick to deprive us of that, because this place was never made to be, you know what I'm saying, a place of comfort for us. This is the place of our captivity. That's why you read about stuff like Black Wall Street. It's not like we wouldn't have had generational wealth, like the whole thing with the Bruce family and all that. They said they sitting on like $75 million right there.
Man, Beach,
No?
that's Edomite Central, such rich elite right there.
And they said, look, they said the city of LA is perhaps going to have to pay them rent on their land. That's their land. That goes back to his forefathers.
There you go.
But guess what? Jake had prosperous societies, but they all came to naught because it's all the Heavenly Father's will. That this place is not for our salvation. This place is for our punishment.
Yeah.
And the kingdom of heaven, when that comes, that's when we're going to be living lavish, man.
That's right.
And Esau got a perpetual hatred. This ain't no fucking just, well, years ago,
Nope.
Esau was bad.
This goes
You know what I'm saying?
this goes back to Jacob and Esau.
They go back to the
Cain
womb.
Cain and Abel.
Yeah, and even
Snake.
before the
Cain and
womb.
Abel is Jacob and Esau reincarnated.
The snake in the
The garden, snake in the garden.
Yeah, snake
I
in
put
the
enmity
Between
between
that woman and
Thy seed.
woman seed.
Really, since the time of Adam, we've been waiting to get back into paradise, man. Once Adam fell, that shit was. That's why Ezra said, "Adam, what hast thou done? Not only you fallen, but everybody that came from you has fallen, man." And from that point, we've been waiting for this time that we in right now, man.
Yeah.
From when Adam fell, they've been waiting for Yahusha.
It makes sense. That's your Howard shot.
That's
The
Yahusha.
first Adam, the scripture in First Corinthians to go into that.
Mm-hmm.
The
So
last
death
Adam.
came by one man, so life came by one man, which is Yahusha.
Yeah.
And that life is only for the Israelites. And we ain't sad about that, man. You think we upset that damn? Why can't all these nations? Why Most High gotta do that? We don't give two shits. Like we be discussing the time what's gonna happen to Esau after 1,000 years. Who gives a shit, man? I ain't no Edomite. They let them niggas worry about what the fuck's gonna happen after 1,000 years.
Right.
We just know that you ain't gonna be. There won't be no Edomite on this
Yeah,
earth.
You're not gonna make it.
Go ahead, bro.
I got more if you can't find it. It says to whom he said, This is the rest wherewith he may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing.
You refresh. We always refreshed.
This is the refreshing right here, man.
Compared to what the mindset you had in the world, you realize, like, we call these niggas bugged out, but we was just as bugged out. It's just the Most High saw it fit to refine us. We was just like these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Had the same mindset as niggas. You may have some virtue here and there, but guess what? You was just like these niggas.
It didn't really mean nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Righteousness as a filthy rag. You might have did something positive, but guess what? If you didn't have the truth, you nothing, man. You nothing, man.
It's falling.
You're nothing without the truth, you know what I'm saying? You could be a valedictorian, give a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Invent a fucking shit to help clean water. You could do all that shit. It don't mean shit if you don't got the truth, bro.
So that's Akon. He like a.
He's trying to build Wakanda. This nigga's out of his fucking mind, bro. That nigga's delusional,
He
bro.
got free
build Walt
electricity
Disney.
for some drives out there and all type of shit.
If
But-
they ain't Israelites, fuck them. That shit don't mean
Yeah,
nothing.
what's he really?
What God he worship?
Yeah, exactly.
He's a sellout just like all them niggas. He's from what, Senegal?
Yeah, Senegalese.
He's a sellout. He got to where he's at. What? Just being talented? That nigga did some fucking foul shit to get where he's at. To even have money to build a fucking Wakanda, man.
Oh yeah.
You a sellout. Go ahead, bro.
It says yet they would not hear.
Yet, well, they're not here. Talking about what? Our people in the world. We tell you things beneficial for you. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? It makes no difference to us if you don't get it, because we gonna do what we gotta do. It's for you so that your mind could be, okay, despite all we going through, there's an end to this shit. Get Jeremiah 29:11. There's an end. See, when you're in the world, you're in a perpetual circle, man, like the infinity symbol. You're just going all around. If without the truth, that's what it is. You're just going like no end to it.
Yeah, Howard Shah,
Endless
that's what
loop.
you've been doing, man. Keep on going into slavery.
An
over
endless
and over.
loop.
Well, that's why John was crying like that. That's why he was weeping.
Right.
That's
Because he was
right.
like,
Who's
who's
gonna?
gonna open up this understanding?
So once understanding came, then that loop was broken. Now like, all right, now there's a destination.
Like at the end of
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. But Jake, they want to just stay. They're so fucked up in their head. They just want to get dipped in captivity. As long as I'm fresh, right? You stand there, you got your clothes on, you got your little bitch, you got your little car, and you content. Instead of ruling the whole fucking planet Earth.
That's the matrix.
This is
right
what we
there.
tell you. Like, how could you even, that show you niggas don't listen when we talk. They just hear the aggressiveness and the cursing. That's all they hear.
They don't see the big picture.
We telling you that you gonna rule this whole planet and you upset with us, bro.
These niggas ain't ready to rule.
You know what I'm saying? They don't. They
They
can't.
ain't fit
Yeah.
to rule.
Yeah, listen.
That's like, I give you a check for $1 million, you snuff me and tear it up, and you be like, yo, bro, I just gave you $1 million, bro. So now I don't want your fucking $1 million. This is the true treasures, man. This is the truth. We try to walk you into paradise, man.
Were they retarded? I did a show.
They are retarded.
I did a show on it though. That word retard means
Slow.
Yeah, slow to be slowed down.
Yeah.
Basically, it means to not be able to progress to the next level, to the next stage. And when you talk
Which
about
is-
spiritually,
Being a slow
they're
belly.
spiritually retarded.
Yeah.
They spiritually cannot progress. So they progressing in real and out here they driving nice shit.
A
and-
false sense of progress. They're not progressing.
I mean, I'm saying,
You know what I'm saying?
as far as materialistic
Right.
shit go, Jake was one out of millions is progressing. The majority of these niggas is getting locked up
Yup.
at the Sing Sing or something.
Going, yep.
But 1 out of a million is progressing, right? But when you do it with the spiritual count, these niggas ain't progressing at all.
The scriptures say, supposing that gain is godliness.
There you go.
man. You could gain all kind of shit, but it don't mean nothing to the
Don't mean
Most
nothing.
High. You could gain all kind of stuff from Satan, man. Satan will give you all kind of shit,
Try
man.
to do it to y'all shop.
The
Try
most,
to give Yahweh Shah all kind of stuff.
Most High is only impressed with one thing.
Exactly.
Because you can't do, somebody that's all powerful like the Most High, how could you, there's only one thing that pleases him, that you do the fucking right thing. That's all he don't, you can't, what you gonna do, make a present for the Most High? Like
That's what
you
Esau tried to
know
give
what I'm
him a
saying?
fruit basket,
Yeah,
you
what,
fucking idiot.
you say you
Get outta here.
can't do,
Kick
you know what I'm
it over,
saying?
you know
All
what
he
I'm
wants, the all-powerful creator, is only one thing that he wants from you. Do what the fuck that he says, that's it. He don't want nothing else from you, because you can't do nothing for him, man. That's why he said, if I was hungry, what the hell would I tell you? What would I tell you if I needed anything, if I'm sad, what would I tell you? Who, you know what I'm saying? Just all I want is one thing. Do the fucking right thing. That's it. And you'll have everything your heart's gonna desire. Just do
I tell you.
the right thing. Go ahead.
It's in Psalm chapter 37,
got more than that?
verse 16.
I got something.
It says, a little that a righteous man have is better than the riches of many wicked.
There you go. It says godliness with contentment is great gain,
Why you
man.
gonna learn that in school and growing up, man?
Because they want you to chase material.
That's it.
We're spiritual people first. So you want to destroy us, make us chase material.
That's it.
Don't
They
don't
care.
chase peace of mind, because the only way you get peace of mind is through the truth,
Oh, you know what? I read a statement of one of them Stoic, right, quotes and shit.
right?
And I think the dude is Epicurus or whatever his name was. And he said, you know, you're not wealthy by the things that you have, the material possessions you have, but by the lack of your needs or lack of things you want.
Right.
Basically, it's not about how much you have,
Right.
but really the peace and the wealth comes from desiring less. wanting
Godliness
less.
with contentment.
Contentment.
You never content.
Content.
You know what I'm saying?
Sufficient to the day.
You make boom. All right, say you make 100 grand. What's going to be next thing? I gotta make 200 grand. I gotta make 100 grand.
Yeah.
I gotta make $10 million. I gotta become a billionaire.
You got
You
the
never
bank card,
content.
Now you want the
That's-
black.
that's-
You want the blue.
That's how Jake become like Esau. That's why the scriptures say this man cannot be satisfied. You got to learn how to be satisfied,
That's
man.
right.
Now in the kingdom of heaven, we gonna be satisfied. We gonna have our fill and then some.
Yeah.
But see a lot of these niggas, they rich and all that, but they still have emptiness, man.
That's
We
right.
gonna be fulfilled in the kingdom of heaven.
Which is the emptiness, the spirit.
That's it.
You could do all that shit, but
Yeah.
guess what? Where it counts at, when white man can't do nothing for you in that department. You can go to your psychiatrist, lay down there. Even all these niggas that going to these shrinks and shit. Guess why you going to a shrink?
Empty.
You got millions of dollars. You got all these women. You got all this substance.
Yeah.
But guess what? Where it counts at is the void that you need the Most High's connection.
I seen it. They got it
The
strong.
white man don't need the Most High's connection. That's why he could
You can do that
Yeah.
and live on.
and live on. He don't need no connection. He wasn't created to want that
The
connection.
base man.
No,
And
that-
them
to
nick-
see your people in the position that you are. You living like a king. But you
Yeah.
got your people begging and
That's right.
Niggas
fucked
don't,
up in the
niggas don't
street,
think
man.
like that, brother.
They don't.
Niggas don't think like that. I mean,
Their
Kyle
mindset
Young
is like,
said
yo,
something.
oh, if I could do it, you could do it. What's stopping you?
Yeah.
Don't tell us that bullshit.
That's it.
We know that the shit that goes on that allows you to get to certain places in this fucking society. Don't give us like, oh, he could do it. No, it don't work like that. You got people who are work hard and all that shit still don't fucking
Work
come
don't
up.
pay
You
off in the society.
know what I'm saying?
You that's why you had the law, Solomon. You had the law on Israelite slave.
That's right.
Somebody who came on fell on hard times, and it's even written that if he desired to be a slave even after his time was up, was that 7 years or whatnot?
Yep.
Yeah, 7
Right?
years.
Year of Jubilee, not Jubilee, but the year of release.
That's the 50th year.
Maybe the year of release.
After 7 years.
After 7 years,
That's-
an
that's
Israelite
the law.
slave under supervision of an Israelite, right? Who he'd have to deal with him differently because he's an Israelite, he's not a heathen, but he's
Right.
still in the position of a slave based on his debt or whatever he had to pay back to the society. And after that 7 years, if he still wanted to be a slave, you took the oil and you put it through the doorpost, through his ear, and he become your slave perpetually. But that just shows you that amongst Israelites, you always had Israelites who couldn't get bread like that. They was
And
gonna
poor-
be-
and that's how
rich-
society
rich
has
and
to be. Somebody has to be low.
Yeah.
You can't. Everybody can't. In the kingdom, because we're gonna have
Kingdom
slaves.
different.
But in reality, if you have a society, somebody has to be on the bottom.
Right.
Like this equality shit, people don't understand what they're saying. It's impossible for everybody in the society to be equal.
Right. Yeah.
Somebody has to play the part of a servant, man. And you have poor Israelites, you have well-to-do Israelites, you have medium Israelites. That was just in the middle. Then you have the rich, and you have the poor.
And the rich
That's
had
why
to
the
do it.
Most High had to glean that you had to leave it so that
Yeah.
the poor could go eat.
Lean in the
You know
grape,
what I'm saying?
right.
The Most High sets the poor.
Yeah.
He sets the rich
It's
up.
not like you could be rich and just start stepping on the roaches that is the poor your people. And
Right.
poor mother.
Well, it says, "He that have in this world good, and shut off his bowels of compassion, how dwell to his brother, how dwelleth the love of the Most High in you." These niggas got the world good, right? But guess what? If they didn't do shit corrupt to get it, you shouldn't have to worry about Esau taking nothing from you because you did it legally, right? You did it legitimately, right? Look at R. Kelly. They about to give him what, 10 joints? You know what I'm saying? All these niggas paint. He's getting him life? I don't know about that. Man, I don't know.
I heard life too. I heard life.
Okay, life.
I don't know and I don't care.
Yeah. But the point is, all these niggas, all the wealth that they had, you tell me they couldn't help turn the way that our people think around? You guys, Jay-Z's a billionaire. This guy's a billionaire. Kanye West is a billionaire. What's that bitch name?
Rihanna.
Rihanna's a billionaire. You got these niggas, he giving fucking $500K to his bitch a month for child support. This dude doing this for child alimony. You got all this money circulating amongst the rich, but none of that is funneled back into your community where you came from. Kyrie Irving, he built some shit in Pakistan. That nigga's he's full of shit.
Fucking jerk.
He gonna build, and he claims Native American heritage, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think his mother's a Gadite, son to that effect. He's talk all that political shit, but then when now it's in your power to do good, you gonna ship it across seas?
Pakistan?
to fucking Pakistan, bro. That show all these niggas is full of shit. And to be in the media's eye, you can't help your people directly, bro. All them niggas know that shit. All them niggas, they cannot come and directly say, you know what? We're gonna go from all the inner cities in America one by one, and we're gonna rebuild it and do this. We're gonna put at
Like Wall Street everywhere.
culture centers, do all this stuff.
We gonna set up grants, get home.
You see how fast them niggas get tore down. You can't.
Yeah, Russell Simmons started the Rush card, which is supposed to be
Yeah.
debit cards and for RDJ. But
Yep.
what I believe happens, he saw tapped into that center,
Yeah.
and niggas started losing their money left and right. It was they couldn't go and get their money out of the.
Right.
He started broke into that shit. Said, nah, nigga.
You ain't gonna have these dudes become
you ain't gonna
financially
have-
fit.
Yeah. We done seen this happen before amongst y'all. Once y'all get a little inch, y'all take a mile, sit back and use our credit system, and that's it.
But this is supposed to be the people that's supposed to be inferior. And we so inferior, we should destroy ourselves. We don't need your help.
Yeah, I got some. This is brother said about you got all that money in, and what now? What's left? You empty. This is a prime example of when you lose it all. I'll just read it. Job 2, y'all know what it is. Job 2:7. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown.
Oh yeah.
It says, and he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal.
Yeah.
By the way, what that mean? He took a broken pot and started scraping off his skin,
Yeah.
like the boils on his skin.
Well, he wasn't scraping it, he was scratching himself. You know what I'm saying?
Like chicken pox.
Like you itching or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
If you ever had chicken pox,
Yeah,
that's how you be. You
itching
be like,
and shit, man.
fucking trying to.
It could have been something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever-
I'm not saying it's chicken
No,
pox. I'm just saying.
it could have been something like that. What we call certain diseases of today,
Right.
there was back then too, but
Right.
they call them by different names.
Different
and shit,
names.
you know what I'm saying?
Right. It says in small Job, right? It says
Use that last one.
and he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse Yahweh and die.
You know why she said that, right? Remember, everything was given to Satan. That shows you when your women flip out on you on some weird shit, it's Satan, man. Satan made her say that because she don't know the conversation that they had in heaven. She don't know that this is the Most High allowing Satan to do this. How would she even begin to say that? Because Satan said, all right, now I got you. Now I'm gonna make your woman put the thought in your head. Hey man, just curse the Most High and die. And he looked at her, see her face like, nah. He said, you ain't, I don't know who the fuck. He's talking like one of these foolish bitches.
A good movie that showed that representation is what's that with Al Pacino? He played Satan.
Oh, he played Devil's Advocate.
Devil's
Yeah,
Advocate,
yeah, but that's a perfect
Remember
one.
that when it's
Yeah.
when
Yup.
change and all that?
And at the end, remember at the end, he Satan turned into the reporter. He's trying to get him to come in, and then he said some shit, and then when he walked away, he turned into Satan. That's a good movie. That's exactly what it is.
Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, Devil's Advocate.
Azazel.
Because he was really his father. He was Keanu Reeves' father. Yeah.
Right.
What was that movie?
And he made him make out with his sister. He made him freak out. That's
Fallen, right?
that shit was demonic.
That's another one.
But go-
Fallen.
Yeah, with Denzel.
It
Yeah,
says,
fallen. Yup.
It says, and he took. It says, then said his wife unto him, right, which is Satan speaking through his wife.
Yup.
Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse Yahweh and die.
There you go.
But he said unto her,
Yeah, because the Lord told Satan
Yeah.
everything is in his hands, just don't take his life.
Don't take his
So
life.
Satan could definitely jump on your woman
yeah,
in any shit, at any time, man.
anytime. Weaker vessel.
You looking at her like, who are you?
Right. Some of y'all niggas out here is taking heed when Satan is speaking through your woman.
That's right.
You know, we had a dude that fell out because of woman back in the day, man. Right? I remember this guy. I mean, it could have been from a woman,
He
but
didn't fell out for the.
it just so
like-
happened the woman
I
was
don't know which
there.
woman-
Like the
which
scripture
brother
said, a
it is.
woman could never take you out the truth. Because what scripture said, he that pleases the Most High shall escape from him. So there's no such thing as a woman taking you out the truth.
Like,
Shit you do is fucking that gets you kicked out. They say if your way please the Most High, I don't give a fuck how fine the bitch is, how fucking good her sex is. She could have your head spinning in the air, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't mean nothing. Because guess what? If you please the Most High, the Most High is gonna get rid of that bitch.
what's that?
He's gonna get rid of her.
Yeah, I would shall say, who the Father has put in my hands,
No man could pluck out. So if you doing the right thing by the Most High, ain't no. That's like when brother said, ain't no woman take you out the truth. You wasn't doing the right thing, man. Ain't no woman could take you out the truth.
Well, if you're the elect, you ain't gonna fall
What I'm saying?
out the truth anyway, man.
He that pleases the Most High shall escape it. Come on, all the games you want. Do all the little shit that bitches do. It ain't gonna work on a brother that's bleeding your house shot. You can try it all you want. Cause who's with you? Yahushua is with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I stand corrected. It says, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the got in the head. Said, thou speakest as one of the foolish women.
You like these dumb bras out here. You like
That's
one
what
of
he
these
said
chicken
back
heads.
then. That's what he said back then. If you a brother now, you can shut the stupid ass. You sound like one of them dumb. You curse out, you know, real vulgar like. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying in today's terminology, but he told her you speak as the foolish woman was.
Yeah.
See, like these dumb bras, man.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what Scripture said. Give not yourself over to a light woman. You got fucking bird brains back then, like women that was just completely dingy. Right. They may look good, but that's what I said. Give not yourself over. I don't give a. You know what I'm saying? You have to have women that have some type of sense.
Scruples, yeah.
Intellect.
I know this one bitch. She took grown people food and blended the shit and gave it to the baby. Blood, steak, rice, and shit. She thinks she could blend the shit, and she gave it. She almost killed the baby, bro. They had to rush the baby to the fucking hospital. That's a fucking light woman, bro.
That's
She,
Felicia.
she blended the shit. She blended the shit, and then she tried to feed the baby.
That's different right there, boy.
That baby almost died, bro. That's a light. That's a.
Like,
Now you go.
I don't know who's the father.
But I showed you. That's why I said give not self over to a light woman. That's why in Proverbs it tells you that a virtuous woman, her price is above rubies. You know what I'm saying? You got some pretty pricey rubies out there. So it said you get some type of woman, some type of decency. That's the value.
benefit to you in the household.
You can't compare that, man.
That shit gotta be decent.
It says, what? Shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh? And shall we not receive evil?
I
Man,
create
about
light,
balance,
I
man.
create day, I create good, I create evil.
Right.
I, the Lord, do all these things.
Shit, you can't come
Have the,
any
if,
evil you want.
if it's evil been done in the city, have not the Lord done it?
Well, got balance, man.
I
Poor,
give it and I
rich,
take it
hot,
away.
cold.
I give it, I
Tell
take
you.
it away.
Tell you about the duality of the Most High, right? You know what
Good
I'm
is set
saying?
against evil.
Right? Hot is set against cold. Up, down,
Life
left
versus
and right.
death.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why
So,
somebody dies, another person is born. You know what I'm saying? The scripture tell you that. Nas didn't come up with that. He said that in the song. You think that that's his proverb. He says, I forgot that verse, but basically when somebody dies, another child is born. The scripture tells you that. Yeah.
Like,
Beginning
last
and
week,
People
bro.
think that that's something that he came up in his mind. The scripture tell you that, man. Go when you
One
Nah,
time,
that was
one
on
scripture you
Nas'
said,
light.
we'll all find out who the prophet is.
Yeah, you ain't no prophet.
You no goddamn prophet.
That was it.
Oh, you're a
Nah,
prophet
that was-
you're a prophet of Satan,
Yeah,
man.
it is. It is. In the end of the
Nas'
song. Nah,
light,
yeah.
That's a
So
dope.
the
That's a dope
relatable-
track.
It's a
on
dope,
the prophet is. Yeah, that's one of his greatest
Yeah,
songs.
you're a prophet of Satan,
Nah, it's
man.
like,
It says, in all this did not Job sin with
Okay, go
his
ahead.
lips.
yeah, because he knew the Most High, man. He truly knew the Most High. And if you don't truly know the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Because to know the Heavenly Father, you got to know His nature.
That's right.
Yeah.
His
The
name.
nature of the Most High, the characteristics of the Most, knowing that the Lord deals with a man that He gonna put some hardship on. You know what I'm saying? And Job knew that. That's why he said, "Will we not receive good?" The blessings he got, you think he didn't know the Most High gave it to him?
That's right.
That's why I said he made sacrifices every day for his children because he thought
They might have cursed him.
they could have done something. And,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping the Lord have mercy on him because he loved his children now.
Uh-huh.
The Lord even took them out and he didn't go crazy. You know,
And they was guilty of something. It's not like he
Yeah,
just
of course.
Most High. Just that's why I said. That's why his friend said, "Does anybody perish being innocent?"
yeah.
It's not a Lord said they was perfectly innocent. and Most High just killed them.
That's why I did the show.
They was guilty of something, and the Most High judged them with it.
Wait, sin is death.
Yeah.
That's right.
You
The
know
wages
what,
of sin
real,
is
real
death.
quick, the brother said, Job knew the Most High, and Most High knew Job. As soon as once you read up, Most High is saying, have you
Consider my servant
considered my
Job.
servant Job? He
Eschews
integrity,
evil. Yep.
Right, yeah, upright. He's going through the list like, yeah, Job has this, that. Consider him. Yeah.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 7. It says, by the word of truth, by the power of the Most High, by the armor of righteousness on the right hand and on the left.
There you go.
And the left hand. Righteousness and
That's
wickedness,
right.
man.
Most High,
Evil,
and he's in
good.
control of both. There's an old song called Pawns of the Table, Pawns of the Game. We all pawns. Right hand and left hand's all pawns. Most High just move you strategically on the board how he wants it, man. That's why I said what? To take away pride from man. You might think you this and that. You're nothing, man. The Most High reveals what he wants through men. He uses men to his own pleasure,
That's right.
to
man.
fulfill his storyline.
Fulfill his protocol, man.
He wrote this. Oh, not let me not say that because people think that Most High pen, yeah.
Well, the angels
Yeah,
write stuff.
that's what I'm saying. But he thought of all, that's why he said, by me only shall it be ended. He said, by me only shall it be ended. I set this up. I said, everything you see, I said it. That's why I'm the only one who's going to end it. That's why I said, no man knoweth the time, no, not the angels. And he said, I said, even I don't know the exact time. And I'm the closest you're going to get to him. He said, I don't know the exact time period. But he knows the spirit of the time, but he can't tell you, like, all right, this is what it's going to end, because he don't know. Even when Gabriel came to, was it Gabriel? The angel that came to Ezra, Uriel. He said, as for your life, I can't tell you because I don't know it. He said, I don't know what the Most High got planned for you, but all I know, this is what I came to show you. This is why I can show you all that, but as far as you gonna be alive during that time, I wasn't given that information. So certainly the Most High is the only one that has everything mapped out, and he knows how things are gonna play out because he's the one who architected.
They speak about giving you an expected end.
Expected end.
Our expected end is salvation.
Salvation. We know that's
what we expect.
definite.
Yeah.
We know that's definite.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning.
Declaring the end from the beginning.
Who's the greatest prophet? The Most High.
The Most High. He set it up.
To say before, the Most High is really the greatest prophet.
That's right.
And we all, like the Apostle Hall said, little mini Most Highs,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying?
We
said it first.
We come from him. We're literally
DNA is within us.
really a piece, like take a, I see all that stupid Greek mythology and shit that you come, like they have, what's his name, dude came out of Zeus's ear and all that crazy shit, but we really come out of the Most High, a piece of him that is what used to make us. Yasha'Allah, he's the Prince of the Power. We literally are a piece of him. Yahweh Shai is a piece of him, all of us, we're a piece of him, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done.
Right.
Saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. You know? The Lord, at the end of the day, this is his trophy, man. You know, we're just, you know, which we're actors, right? Which we're call as actors. You got those that are set up to be destroyed, vessels fitted for destruction, and those that are fitted for deliverance, man. You know?
Oh, man.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is on Matthew 1:11 and 27. All things are delivered unto me of my Father.
There you go.
No man knoweth the Son, but the Father. Neither knoweth any man the Father, save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him.
So Yahweh Shai didn't reveal the Most High to every Israelite. That's why he spoke to them in parables.
That's why the Lord said, no man can come to me except the Father, Yahweh,
Drove him in. So that's why it says, well, another, to back you up what you just said, to the men that was given to Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai himself didn't pick Peter and pick. The Most High said, look, that's going to be the guy, this is going to be the guy, that's going to be the guy, and he went and gathered who the Most High already set up.
Right. It's just like how they when they seen Yahweh Shai, they was doing what they was doing. They was fishing.
Right.
As soon as Yahweh Shai came, it was like the spirit.
Right.
They just dropped everything that they was doing and followed him.
And followed him, not knowing him for a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, shit. Spirit like, go with this guy right here.
Another point is that's why Peter and David in the reincarnation, that's the Lord's man.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh Shai is John's man.
Yep. The disciple who him love. I said that plenty of times.
This is the book of Romans 1 and 19. Because that which may be known of Yahweh is manifest in them, but Yahweh hath showed it unto them.
Yeah, the elect. He ain't showed unto everybody. That's why I tell you over and over. You know what I'm saying? Matthew's what's that, 13, 9, and 10? Because unto you it is given, but unto them it is not given.
Unto you.
Not given unto every Israelite, man. Just to be, you know what I'm saying, in this circle teaching this word is a great blessing in itself. It may not seem nothing to a lot of you people out there right now, but in the world to come, you're going to see how great and how glorious of a blessing it was to know this thing on this side. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
For the glory we're going to inherit on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said he's going to come to give every man according as his work shall be. You know what I'm saying? You can be in this thing doing what you got to do, teaching and whatnot, man. The Lord got a great reward for you, man.
You've been faithful over a little thing, be that ruler over much.
Galaxies.
Because you're going to get a whole lot. A whole lot.
That's why the Apostle Paul likened this unto being like a light affliction.
Like affliction.
Compared to the glory.
Compared to what we're gonna get, you can't compare it, man.
It says, for the invincible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen.
Invisible, right?
Slack. Yeah. The invisible things of him. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made.
Being understood by the things that are made. That's us, man. Now we understand certain things in the spirit, how the spiritual world work, time in the spiritual realm, how time work up there. A lot of these dumb people, man, they think the earth was made in 7 days. You know what I'm saying? With 24 times 6, you know what I'm saying, 6 days. And, you know, 24 hours times 6 days, and that's how the whole creation came to pass, man. Not knowing that time worked different in the spiritual world, man. In the spirit, 1 day to the Heavenly Father is as 1,000 years, man.
1,000 years is 1 day.
And 1,000 years is 1 day. Just knowing that in itself is great understanding, man. People in the churches, they can't break that down for you.
That's why your house shot is still hot in the spirit, man. They said their vengeance burneth in his heart.
Because to him, it just happened.
Yeah, it's like you just, and he's coming back not just for us, he's coming back for himself too. He's coming back for himself, man. When you're a son of a great king and you're a great person yourself, you get offended or thing, you're gonna want payback, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna want fucking payback. Your house shot is coming back for payback, man.
That he created.
Yeah.
Definitely coming back.
He's coming back like now I'm gonna come see y'all niggas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When I came the other time, y'all was able to do what y'all wanted to do, and I ate it.
I allowed that.
Now I'm coming to see y'all, man. So when he's standing on that chariot and he's
Great glory.
and he's gonna be like, oh, what's the dude that's standing in front of a no, not Thanos.
No, you talking about a bull?
The dude that's with the
orchestra?
Yeah, the orchestra. He's gonna be up there. He's gonna be up there. It's gonna be a symphony.
I was kind of visualizing that while you was talking too.
Yeah. They said, well, if he looked, the fire went.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna. There's no buttons that he's gonna be pressing. Like you're gonna have a little Death Star.
Joystick.
Yeah.
Not a drone.
Wherever you look, that's where the fire's gonna go.
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna
gonna
turn
burn
here,
shit up.
boom. You're gonna turn there, boom.
That's supernatural.
And all,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
these people's minds that have been clouded, the Lord is going to ignite your understanding
Right.
and your remembrance, and you're going to know. Those that pierced them, they're gonna know. Oh shit, that was me. I
It's gonna
did
be
that.
like it's gonna be like it's 2,000 years ago. That's why it says that there's some of you that should not see that veil
That
that
generation.
separates the past from here. When he comes back, it's gonna be it's gonna see that everything is one moment, huh?
Like
Total
I say,
recall.
Total recall. I'm not even explaining it right because I'm
like how they
still,
say,
yeah.
like how they say, there's no remembrance of former things. The Lord's gonna pull that back. They're gonna remember former
Right.
things for that time.
That's
They're
right.
gonna remember it, and oh shit, it's going. Reality is really gonna set in.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out everything we've been saying is true. You know what I'm saying? And that's your ass, man.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Them two people, it's gonna be like Yahushua just went on the cross. Like you're sitting there laughing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that. Yo, you in some shit,
You're gonna have
bro.
a memory. You're gonna have like a flashback of
Yeah,
vivid
yeah.
flashback of what happened what you did when the Lord was on the scene. Because the Lord wants you to know that,
Yeah.
so you can come back and break you. You know what I'm saying?
All the people that was laughing at him in the cross. Say, yeah, man, come down. You save everybody else. Come, why don't you save yourself? And now, if you come down from there, we gonna believe you then.
He gonna show you.
You know what I'm saying? People, they're gonna see him. They're gonna be like, oh shit.
So it's gonna be a real cataclysmic time. Because at that time, nuclear missiles is gonna be on the way over here,
Right.
pretty much, man.
Oh, it's gonna be, yeah. That's what I say. The righteous shall scarcely be saved.
Yeah.
Right when your house shot's there, the missile is gonna be ready
on the way.
to drop
In that hour.
within the hour.
He gonna do what he had to do quick. He gonna make a speedy riddance of them troops gathered together in the Middle East. When you go in 2nd to 13th chapter, and then
That's right.
over here, you know what I'm saying? All the people that like the brother was saying, how they was mocking Yahweh Shai, man, he gonna do them dirty, real dirty, destroy him. You know what I'm saying, viciously, man.
It's gonna be a long day, man.
Well, it's gonna be quick, but it's gonna seem like forever to them.
Once that fire hit, that's why it says reference to eternal fire. Once that shit hits, it's gonna feel like Lord willing, we definitely hope not to be part of that. Whoever's in that shit is gonna feel like you on fire
feel
forever,
like
man. It's
forever.
gonna eternity. Cause remember that concept of time that we know, it ain't gonna be there. So you gonna be there, it ain't gonna be
Spirit.
In Ancient of Days, he could do whatever he wanted.
that concept of that time, like damn, time is dragging. Oh damn, time just went back mad quick. Ain't gonna be like that. You gonna be in there. It's
Slow
gonna
it
be.
down.
You're gonna be in eternity, man. Your sense of time is gonna be gone. Like animals don't got no, like a dog don't have a sense of time. That's why you can walk away. It seem like motherfucker, I was just here. You could be going 2 hours, 3 hours, and the dog will always entreat you because it don't see time like how we see it. So when that day comes, you ain't gonna have no sense of time, man. You just gonna be in that fire cooking, man.
Sarah Connor.
Well, that's a good visual if you ever seen one.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 30. It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man
There you go.
in heaven.
That's them ships, man. You're gonna start seeing them so-called UFOs. And now UFOs,
Innumerable.
yeah, and a whole lot of them, man. They're gonna blanket the heavens, man, all throughout the earth.
What's that video when that dude was in the UK? He's like, yo, get mom on the phone.
Oh, yeah,
he's
right.
like, put my,
He's like, hey, mom.
he's looking at the sky. Yo, it had to be like 100, like almost 300 chariots in the sky. He said, yo, put mom on the phone.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he say it to his daughter.
Yeah, he says,
right?
look, wait,
Yeah, where your mother at?
put her on the phone. What's
She had
my,
to see
yo,
it.
he's looking in the sky. Yo, that's just a small amount
Right.
compared to
Blanket the heavens.
when your house shall come with the host of heaven.
Thousands
Thousands, four
When you see
thousands,
the mics,
man.
you're gonna be able to see through the chariots, see in the windows of the chariots. You're gonna see the angels.
Hey,
You're gonna
probably,
see
yeah, go
black
ahead.
men. You're gonna see them gigantic black men. They said they were tall.
Yeah,
They were black.
they're gonna be fierce, bro.
Tall,
Hey,
bearded.
the angel that's assigned to you probably the one that gonna pick you up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got, because they're gonna
watching all this time.
go and pick up all their elect throughout the whole planet and go back to the big boy shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
They gotta get the
You might
brothers
get
in the
like, you gotta
islands.
look like, yeah, I've been looking at you from day one,
Yeah, I
man.
seen you when you was born. I was there. You was an ugly motherfucker.
Because angels have personality too. They ain't like,
Right.
we live to do the will of the Lord. We live to like
They-
this. Just
they
like
Israelites
they
like
got
that.
person. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get up.
See John, he said, "I'm that fellow
Yeah.
brother. I'm that fellow servant and that brother." So they Israelites too,
Yeah.
but not in the flesh.
Not in
you
the
know what
flesh.
I'm saying?
They gonna see you gonna be like, yo, what's up, yo? You get in the ship. You're like, yo, what up?
You find you pulled it off, huh? You pulled it off.
It said,
That's why even though some days be hard, yo, you like, yo, like when you first started camp, I say, what's good, man? He said, I just want this shit to be over. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. That's how we all feel. Like, yo, when's this shit gonna be fucking over? But we close, bro. We close. And that's gonna make it all the worthwhile if we're fortunate to make it up there.
Like I say, we are nearer than when we believe.
We're nearer than
Going
we
back
believe.
2,000 years ago, we actually knew we were Israelites. Now, the majority of us don't even know who the hell we are. We know. We a small portion. But the majority of Israel, back then they knew there was Israel. And they believed. But now, we nearer than 2,000 some odd years ago, man. They ain't even got no remnants of them being Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? At least when they came over on them slave ships, they were singing songs like Swing Low, Sweet Chariot.
That's right.
All that stuff got done away with.
That's a fact.
Generationally,
Yep.
it got done away with. Why? Through the oppression of the so-called white man, but really through the Heavenly Father. The Lord said we're going to discontinue from our heritage.
My
Now it's
heritage.
indefinite. All right? That happened indefinitely. See what I'm saying?
You know what? Let me speak on something real quick because there was one of y'all brothers said it. It's like a Snapple fact or something I read, right? Or
I gotta
a
use the
little
bathroom,
fact, right? A philosophy fact that when people was waiting,
Good.
when
Yeah, I
you
got-
had a longer
some
line and
meat,
you waiting
yeah.
in line, they found out that people had
Maybe I could finesse this.
you're gonna enjoy it more because you're waiting with a multitude of people. Let's say you're just in line waiting for something by yourself. You're not actually gonna enjoy that as much as if it was a whole line of people.
That's right.
That's how your mindset works. It's just, but
That's why it's gonna be such a joyous when we
That's
see all
what-
the brothers up there.
That's what amusement ride lines are so long about. But you really just waiting there. You can imagine, you waiting, you see all these people waiting. You're like, yo, damn, this shit gotta be good, right? But that's how I feel with us. Like the fact that the Most High brought so much brothers together, like the brother just mentioned. We ain't know anything about the name of the Lord and His Son and how the chariots are in the scriptures and understanding about salvation. We didn't know a lot of these things 10, 15, 20 years ago. So we all pretty much woke up together, right? So now here it is. We woke up not just to be an Israelite, but that, salvation is around the corner, right? And now we all, it's like a line. Once again, you in line. And the scriptures tell you, right, it's like
One man can walk it at a time.
only one man walking at a time. But here it is, it's a line to get to that coronation ceremony with
Exactly.
Yahweh Shah.
Exactly.
Every man in his
Every man in his order, right? So we hype each other up, man. Every time when You kind of, but if you had to deal with it alone, like solitary confinement, no, we general population brothers, man. we in GP. Well, we going through it together. It's like, yo, how you doing? Now, you all right? You something strong? Yeah, you know, keep your eyes on the prize though. So that's that
And you
helps
need
our
that.
encouragement.
You definitely need encouragement from
Exhortation.
time to time, man. You may get beat down in the spirit. Them demons are always, you know what I'm saying? You be doing things, them demons have thoughts popping in your mind, and them demons always on the prowl. Yeah, precept.
Matthew 18, verse 20, it says, "For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name,
In the name of Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? That we definitely gathered in the name of Yahweh Shai. We not gathered in no other name, man. Because there's no other name that could bring salvation, man. We gathered in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and we wholeheartedly believe that, man. You know what I'm saying?
it said, there I am in the midst of them."
There's the Lord in the midst of them, man. So the Lord's Spirit is here. These are really, these camps are really like, they're power spots, you know what I'm saying, on the earth. You know what I'm saying, for the time we out here, of the Lord, man. They're power spots, man. It's like a connection from the heavens to here right now, man. You know what I'm saying? The heavens, you know what I'm saying? It's a connection right here, man, going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's powerful, man. It's powerful.
John 6:63. It is a spirit that quickeneth.
It's a spirit that quickeneth, man. All right? So the spirit that's within man is what the Lord ignites, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make you understand this word, man. Through your spirit, man. Not through your physical, anything that's physical, it's through the spirit, man. Yeah?
Oh, real quick, there was a book back in college that niggas used to pass around. It's called Fire in the Minds of Men.
Right.
Hey, well, this is that fire in the minds of men, man. It's like it ignited, man.
Yeah.
And it caught and it catches flames. And as we bringing it out, it's supposed to ignite whoever the elect are is going to ignite their ass, man. With
Yeah.
that same zeal that we have. It says,
well, your spirit is fire. Your spirit, and it dwells in your mind.
Yeah.
When a person is dying, they always say they feel cold because that fire, which is your spirit, is going back into the spiritual world and leaving your body, which is just a shell. So you feel cold, man. You even got something called spontaneous combustion. Somebody will just all of a sudden catch on fire out of nowhere. You know why? Because your spirit is fire, and the Lord just let it out. The Lord just let that shit go loose and burn you up.
beautiful, brother. You know what? You just brought it to my attention. As the scripture goes, quench not the spirit.
Quench not the spirit.
Why is quenching me?
Throw water on something.
Exactly. So it's a fire. That's the
Definitely a
spirit,
fire.
man.
Right.
So it says, it's beautiful, man. It says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing.
Right. It's not about the flesh. That's why the scriptures speak about physical exercise, profited little. I mean, it profit a little something, you know what I'm saying? You do some push-ups, pull-ups, dips, hit some weights or something like that, running or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, cardio, you know, profit a little something, but spiritual exercise is what is really pleasing unto the Heavenly Father, you know what I'm saying? I think the Lord don't see you late night studying and whatnot, man, till you get them sleep demons on you, fall and try to read this last verse, damn, falling, them sleep demons will jump on you too, boy.
Sleep demons come right on time. As soon as you want to open the scriptures, boom, pow. You like, whoa, what?
Wake
I'm
up.
tired? When was I tired? Trying to, just as soon as you get the scriptures in your hand, that's how you see it. I was like, yo, say you good, boy.
Yeah,
You
man.
good, you on point, you right there, son. And you gotta fight through that. You gotta get a little coffee sometimes. It says, yeah, just to read. It says, the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are light.
So this is the spirit of Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? We speaking unto you. Because the Lord said what? He come in the volume of the book. It is written of him. You know what I'm saying? And these words that we speak, these are all from the book. Everything we speaking is from the book, man. You know? We filtering everything through this book, man. All right? So it goes hand in hand. Everything that happens with current events on this earth, guess what, man? It's all contained in the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 23. It says, turn you at my reproof, behold.
How you gonna hear the Lord's reproof, man? Been telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, the Lord ain't gonna come down here and tell you a goddamn thing, man. The Lord's too majestic to come down here. First of all, the Lord said his eyes can't even behold wickedness, man. All the wickedness on this earth, the Lord don't want to come down here. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, man? The Lord said, turn you at my reproof. You getting reproof through us. You seen the people that was up here that was listening, then the big dogs came out. The fuck y'all niggas, and they went down there. You getting the same reproof over here. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, man? We speaking the same thing. We were just going into that. We speaking the same thing. Okay? Well, I'm not mad.
Right.
I'm just telling it like it is. Good?
It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
The Lord said He's gonna pour out His Spirit unto us, man. And that's why we out here speaking this word unto you, man. Because the Spirit of the Lord has been poured out unto us, man. Things that you people don't know, you think is real deep, we break it down like it's kindergarten, man. Because we've been learning it for so many years. And we understand it plainly. I remember years ago, man, the dude, he came with a bunch of questions for me. You know what I'm saying? I might have been in maybe 5 years or something like that. I can't really remember at the moment. But the dude came with a whole bunch of questions. And I looked at the paper he had for me. I started laughing like, well, you don't know this? This guy started writing the answers there. So crazy shit about, you know what I'm saying? If the earth was made in 7 days, some shit like that. I can't really remember everything he said. But they were like kindergarten stuff, man. Basic things, man. It's going to show you the basics in this world to these people, man, is deep. You know what I'm saying? The Lord was a so-called black man. Oh, what? I thought he was a spirit. You know what I'm saying? No, the Lord came in a physical body, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead, brother.
It means on to say, I will make my words known. I will make known my words unto you.
Through who? The prophets, man. The prophets. I keep saying you're not gonna bump into the Most High in an alley putting groceries into his trunk. Is that you, Lord? But you run into one of us. I saw you, brother. I saw you on YouTube. You was going into the bus. Yeah, you run it, and it happened plenty of times. It's happened to brothers, man. Good.
It says, because I have called and ye refused.
And how's the Lord calling? Through us. You may not like us. Something about that nigga I don't like. You know niggas, you know what I'm saying? You may not like me or like this brother or that brother, whatever. It don't matter. We the ones that the Lord set up to teach this word. You don't gotta like me, but you will respect me, all right? Because we doing this work.
Hey, remember what happened unto Miriam?
Yeah.
And Aaron, or Miriam, the judgment that came down upon Miriam for not hearkening unto the Lord's man, Moses.
That's right, man.
It says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Yeah, these niggas actually think there's a hand on Mount Ezra. Actually, that's the Lord stretching out his hand. The Lord stretched out his hand through us, man. All right? Bunch of dumb, stupid ass people. That's how the Lord stretch out his hand, man. The Lord is like the Lord trying to save you from a cliff, and the Lord stretching out his hand by us, by the way of us. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just like last week. With the
Oh,
Jacob,
yeah, that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, that was the Lord stretching out his hand to that guy, man. And we would, hey, bro, I seen the sincerity in you, brother. You like, in my head, I'm like, man, if it ain't for him, it ain't for him. He was there like, he was getting hit with so much knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He was overwhelmed. You could see he was overwhelmed.
Yeah.
What? I took it. I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? We was hitting him with scriptures, and he was like, it was an overload for him, man. It was an information overload for him, and he pretty much said, I gotta get out of here. And he bounced, man. You know what I'm saying? But this thing is for who it's for. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a man of the Lord, if you're not meant to get this thing, you're not gonna get it. This happened plenty of times. You know, that's the only guy we've been out here with we've been out here with guys for hours, teaching them, going through mad scriptures, and they still don't get it. It's like, damn, if you can't get it by now, then you just ain't getting it, man. You know? And that's it. Only for the elect.
On how it fell on different men. It fell on
Different
stony ground.
Yeah. You can get that if you get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because this word.
Real quick, just going into what we're talking about. This is Luke chapter 1, verse 68. It says, blessed be the Lord, power of Israel, for he hath visited.
Which that whole chapter is good. That whole chapter is good. You read about John, you read about his mother, you read about his father. You know what I'm saying? You read about how Yahweh Shai and John was pretty much, they was cousins. You see what I'm saying? Good, good.
It says, "Blessed be the Lord, power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people."
Right. How did he visit? How did he visit you Israelites? By the way of his son. All right. It was the Lord, the Most High, you know what I'm saying, visited by the way of Yahweh Shai, but the Lord been visiting you through the prophets.
Yeah, exactly.
Telling you certain things. Look, man, get yourself together, so on and so forth, man. You know what I mean? The Lord is visiting you. We always teaching this word, man. The Lord is, you know what I'm saying, but mainly it's talking about Yahweh Shai right there. Yahweh Shai, that's how he visited us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Did Yahweh Shai say, you know, but the end shall not come to the gospel is preached to the four corners? And then he had apostles with him, and then he sent his apostles to go make disciples and bring forth fruit. And their fruit would bring forth more fruit. That means there's going to be teachers and different lots of prophets, and then apostles, right?
Oh yeah.
You had, the Lord is dealing with men. He said, I'm making fishers of men. Who is he talking to? His disciples, his apostles.
And once you get to a state where you could teach other men, then you become a teacher. And, you know, some men, the Lord make them a quick learning. Some men learn a little slower than others, but everybody got their own lot. You understand?
That's how the brain works, actually, right? Because you know, it starts from a central area, and then the neurons, or however, they start to reach out and open up, and as you actually learn more, them little receptors and they actually grow within your brain and start reaching out to you, right? That's how this truth is. It starts off with a smaller, but then it starts to grow, and the message get passed down to this man, and then it's translated, and then next thing you know, you're linking up with brothers from different states who came from the same. You know what I'm saying? Everything works like a brain network, man.
That's why
the Lord made it like
Paul
that.
spoke about the body of Yahweh Shai and the different offices within the ministry.
Right.
The body.
And this word doesn't go out void. You know, you'd be surprised how many people have woken up to this truth. You know, whether they want to admit it or not. You know, especially like these so-called celebrities and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them know the truth.
Everybody's on
They're
YouTube nowadays.
Right. They're not willing to, you know what I'm saying, do away with their livelihood to you know,
Right.
really accept
Invest in the
Well, Yahweh Shai spoke to that rich man.
Yeah.
The rich man, who do you think these guys are? They're the same lie as that rich man. Came to him, you know what I'm saying? What lack I yet?
Floyd ain't gonna give up that. There was a video of him saying, "I go on a 30-day paid vacation. I bring 30. I vacation. I bring 30 watches."
And if I want to stay 10 more days, guess what?
Floyd.
I'll bring 10 more
Yeah,
watches.
see, that's vaunting. That's why I said, what has riches where vaunting got us? Because all that shit he got, when it times for what really matters is being saved. Think the angels depressed by that? You're gonna think they're gonna catch you. You'll be on a rooftop like this, like a high beam, like
angels. Is that a leak with that? Is that a pack?
and come to save that. He ain't on the list, but bring him up here. He ain't on the, like, you gonna be a stowaway?
It's going to go to the back door, the Most High, you know.
Right.
Oh, the angels ain't like that, man. Ain't no bounce at no goddamn club.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get into this, is the real VIP. You can't get into that. You know what I'm saying?
If the angels could be bribed, we'd be in trouble, man. We'd be in fucking.
Say that again?
If the angels could be bribed, we'd be in fucking trouble, bro.
Be in there.
Back door. Shalom,
Yeah.
I was really down there. So,
Where the lamb at?
where the lamb?
I already stopped eating pork like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Greasy is like the nigga from what's his name? Coming to America. Yeah, greasy ass bastard.
You can't let these niggas on the chariots, man.
It says, and have raised up an horn of salvation for us.
That's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. That's the horn of salvation. The power of salvation is going to come through Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right? Hey, he was born for a specific reason.
That's
when
right.
he came on the earth, man. And he knew that.
Made
That's
of a
why he
woman,
wasn't
made under
under
the
the
law
law
to redeem
them
them.
that are under the law. That's why he didn't come looking for broads and all that.
Right.
Not saying that he didn't want something, but he was like, I got a
Hey,
mission.
what it says, whatever you was tempted with, your house shall was tempted with.
Think
So
he
if you
didn't
wake
know?
up in the morning on fire, you better believe certain mornings you woke up and that desire was heavy,
He was in
man.
the flesh.
It had to be. It's not like he had no sexual desires,
But
period.
this man was Solomon, brother.
Yeah.
Come on now. This man was Solomon, brother.
Say again?
I mean, he wasn't a.
He,
all right, you know,
he was a
like-
eunuch, but
like-
not
like-
of
not
men.
like that.
Because he described 3 of them. He said one that's that was made,
by man.
yeah, meaning you chop off your joints.
One from birth, I think.
One from birth and one for the kingdom of heaven's sake, which was him.
Yep.
See, his job was to
Right.
be that pure lamb.
And he had,
no blemish.
that's why he couldn't do. He had to be pure.
Yeah.
He had
No
to be pure.
no issue could have came from him.
You defile
So he
yourself,
never had no wet dreams,
dreams,
no
none of that.
nocturnal missions, none of that.
Well, you had women digging on Yahweh Shah back then, but he didn't do nothing about it, man.
He had to hold it down.
He had the vision. He saw the
Yeah,
vision.
he knew the end.
Yeah.
He knew the end.
Yeah.
He knew the end. He said this is just temporary.
And it says, for us in the house of his servant David, as he
You
spake.
know what? That was because why? Because Yahweh Shah came from the lineage of David. He was
right.
Solomon. All right? That's how the Most High did it, man.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets,
Spake by the mouth of his holy prophets,
which have been since the world began.
proving that what? The prophets always been here, man. Like in the book of Genesis, when they said they heard the voice of the Lord walking in the cool of the day, that wasn't the Most High.
Right.
That was a prophet, man. You know what I'm saying?
Probably was. Nah, I'm not even gonna say it.
What, whichever prophet it was.
It says, out of all the men born of one woman, they have not risen a greater.
Could have been him. Definitely could have been him. I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying, the other day. That's a great.
But that's
great
nothing.
man.
That's it's not really important to know.
Well, we'll know. We'll fill in some of those.
Yeah.
We'll fill in all those gaps when we get there. We'll know. We'll know everything. You know what I'm
Another
saying?
example is Rebecca, when she was inquiring unto the Lord.
That's right.
Went to a prophet.
They went to a prophet, a seer. Why is this struggle going on in my belly?
That's right.
2 nations are in that womb. And that's what's playing. That's what's been playing out for the last couple of thousand years. Jacob and Esau, the 2 main characters of this whole story. Protagonist and antagonist, good and evil. That's what the struggle in the womb was about. The struggle between righteous and the wicked.
Of all the nations, man, you can really see how these other nations are just extras, man.
Yeah.
The more time goes on, the closer we get to that day, it just feels like these other nations have. What say do they have, man? Like, what is their real role here? Esau is ruling even in your country. What grants you the right to even think that you could walk around claiming this and I mean, yo, what happened here is Esau conquered Israel. That's what this land is known for. They come to America, show up like, you know, as to where the party is. No, man, you just in the midst of an ongoing conflict that the Most High done set up for ages. You don't have no rights. Yeah, this that. Why did the heathen rage, right?
People imagine a vain thing. They
That's
all
right.
seeking to be the next rulers of the earth because they see America is a sinking ship. America is a boat with a hole in the bottom and it's going down. You see what I'm saying? And everybody sees that. So now they're looking to be the next in line to be the world ruler. They're saying China, so on and so forth. And none of you nations gonna be the
None of
next to rule.
The nation
what
of
I'm saying?
Israel is next up.
That's the vain thing you're imagining, or who's the next to be in rulership. Yeah, America's going down. Yeah, in about 10 years, everybody in America is going to be speaking Chinese. So get the fuck out.
That's what's his name had that song. You better learn Chinese. What's the
China and see what happened with that. I
You
mean,
bet-
yo,
well, he was
like-
saying the same things. Everything gonna turn Chinese. That's bullshit.
Well, who's name 10 famous Chinese people that exist right now.
Jackie. Oh,
That's
exists
the
now?
billions of them over there.
He exists
Name
now.
10.
All we know is Jackie and Bruce
Yao
Lee.
Ming.
Yao
I'll give you
Ming. Yeah, Yao Ming. Jackie Chan.
Out of these billions.
Jet Li.
Bruce Lee.
Right.
But he's one of us
Right,
anyway.
We claim him.
Yeah, but go tell them that. They're gonna look at you like you're insane.
But even
Bruce
that,
Lee's
where we
one
at?
of us. They're gonna look at this
We
nigga's
at
out of
6
his
right
fucking
now.
mind. Huh?
We at number 6.
Yeah,
We're
you
basically
don't.
At 6.
They're not the salt of the earth.
They're not.
They're not.
yo.
It says, what did your house say? You are the light of the earth.
Name 10 Indian people right now that's famous, like for whatever reason.
Nothing.
And 10 famous Africans.
Who's that Bollywood
Like
girl?
Hamites.
I don't even know her name.
I don't know one famous
I don't-
Hamite.
What about Kembe Mutombo? I don't even know. He might
Kembe
be.
Mutombo.
He might kind of a little jazzy.
Yeah,
right?
he might be
one of us.
What is that? Manubo.
Manubo.
get
That's a
outta
Hamite.
here.
That's a
And
straight up
his son-
Egyptian, bro.
And his son is a goddamn Egyptian too.
That's a straight up
You
Egyptian.
can't even name. That just shows you the insignificance of it. How we went 30 plus years and can't even understand it. We can't even name any of these. That's why the Most High said you're like Like a drop of the
You're nothing. It said, ye are the light of the earth. Talking about the Israelites. Get on Psalms 50, I think verse 3.
They can name us all day long.
Out of just, you go insane.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
You go over there, they think you might. They thought.
They thought you was Michael Jackson?
They thought it was Michael Jordan's son.
Oh, I was about to say you thought it was Michael Jackson. I'm like, come on, bro. If they thought you was fucking Michael Jackson, them motherfuckers, they fucked up over there.
All
Bro.
you gotta do is do the trick and
You Michael Jackson's son?
they, yeah. Michael Jackson.
Just tell them to play ball. That's it.
Yeah. He said, I thought they thought I was Michael Jackson.
They thought it was Michael Jordan's son. There.
I never seen Michael Jordan, so.
Michael Jordan's son?
Yeah, man, look at that.
Did you tell him yeah?
Nah, man, I was just laughing, man. I was just thinking, so he's like, you look like, he's like, all right, man. Michael Jordan, right? Yo, I'm telling you, man. I guess we just all look like, just like how we looked at them.
They worship us.
It's worse with them. They definitely did.
They one family. Whether you Korean or the Japanese, y'all all.
One
look
face
the
is
same.
flatter than the others. You know what I'm saying? Because the Chinese got the more of the flat face, and the Koreans they got more of that flat face, man. But get that so.
If you know what?
Start 51.
A lot more Koreans out of all of them gotta be Jake's based.
Oh no, it's true.
Off of Korean
Yeah,
War.
yeah. A lot of them is Jake's.
A
Yeah,
lot more than them is
yeah.
Jake.
A lot of them is
He
Jake's.
was Jake went over there and lost their mind.
Yeah,
And it's like, ah,
yeah. A lot of them are.
Girls coming to bowing to you, you got to deal with that.
Yeah.
Your woman at home.
Come on, you know, a feminine quality feminine Moabite is so.
When you go to one of them little massage
Yeah.
joints, they be bowing to you. And
Yeah,
all
it's
that.
business, bro. Don't think that's gonna be you pull
bro,
one of them.
I'm
You
just-
think,
I'm just saying.
you know what I'm saying? You bring
Hey,
them
brother.
once you settle down. That shit's gonna go out the fucking window, bro.
That's what Dave Chappelle said.
That's in the movie The Five Bloods.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he left his daughter over there in
I
Vietnam.
think that was Vietnam, right?
Yeah, Vietnam.
2009, yeah.
But go ahead, read that.
So Psalms 51?
Yeah, so 50, 50.
50, right?
Yeah, start verse 1.
All right, come. This is Psalms 50, verse 1. It says, the mighty God, even the Lord, have spoken and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, the Most High have shined.
Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, the Most High shine. That's why Jake is able to achieve what they can achieve, because the Most High gave Israel a greater portion than these other nations, man. Because all nations emit from the Most High, but it's just a dim light. The Most High gave him like a little flicker. But he gave Jake the whole, you know what I'm saying? He gave him the full portion. That's why they want to be Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Deep down inside, they really want that. Hatred and envy comes because they see your glory. That's what I hate. If you really, what they say, confident in yourself, you shouldn't envy nobody. Even if you fucking got $5 in your pocket and this dude got $1 million, it's nothing. If you're really content, there's no reason to envy that person. But what do Esau see when they see you? Everything that they'll never be able to be. That's when these devils ain't gonna tell you that. Everything that that they wish it can be, they see it in you and they know it'll never happen, so they fucking hate you. It says what? The Most High shined out of Zion, man. Which is who? The Israelites.
Portion of Jacob is not like it.
The portion of Jacob's not like it. So the Most High set up Israel to be the perfection of beauty. Is this is not it? But then what happened? When we fell, they said, "Oh, this is the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth." Look at them. Look at the state that they're in now.
I got something to back that up.
Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So what does that mean? Everybody on this earth is related. Everybody on this earth go back to Ham, Shem, or Japheth through Noah's line, which goes back directly to Adam. So everybody's related. But guess what? There's a division, there's a separation. You know what I'm saying? There's a separation.
It says,
That said, we all got one blood. Yeah, you're right. But guess what? The Most High divided everybody. There's a chosen. There you go.
It says, and it says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
For whose sake? The Israelites, man.
That's right.
All the things that you see and admire in nature, the beauty of gold, silver, animals, all that stuff, that shit was made for Israel. The curves of a woman, the beauty of it, that's all made. Most High didn't make a beauty of a woman thinking of a fucking Hamite. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do that thinking of a Moabite. He did that in thought of his people. Because when the kingdom come, the beauty women amongst y'all, we're gonna take them. Y'all ain't gonna enjoy it. All them wretched looking ones, that's what you gonna keep. The ones that come out looking good, they're gonna be for us.
Oh yeah.
So it was never. Most High didn't think of you when he created those pretty women.
Was our plaything.
Yeah, that's for the nation of Israel, man.
Said on my right hand are pleasures forevermore.
Forevermore. And we haven't even scratched the surface of what. Come on, your senses is gonna be in height. You think you get your shit off here, you feel like you're in heaven. Imagine in heaven. You know what I'm saying?
The ice cream truck is coming.
Yo. After you get your woman gonna be shaking like, you know what I'm saying? Like she about to disintegrate, bro. That's how hard you gonna, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be in there. She gonna say, holy shit, this is how it's supposed to feel?
Hey, you just gonna be
Putting it in.
Yeah, yeah.
I was about to say you might be
Alright,
shocked at
let's not get too graphic.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
not get too
you might get
graphic.
shocked. You might
Ain't the
get shocked.
Sabbath, we good. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be shocked at the fact that your woman is around you, but you don't hear.
Word, right?
You know, it might be hours went by.
She just standing there waiting for you.
Yeah, for a few days, you're gonna be, God, oh, I didn't even see you there.
You told me to wait right here. You turn around like, you still here? Like an hour later, you're like, you still
You
here?
know what I'm saying?
I tell you.
Shall I hide myself?
But they're gonna have they ain't gonna be monotone. That's demonic, bro. They're gonna have some type of rhythm to their
That's what
yeah, yeah,
I don't know.
That's like,
Maybe
yeah,
for the first 10
yeah,
years,
yeah.
they're gonna have to pull that off.
They gonna have some spirit to them. Because remember, said they like.
Alright, but they're gonna have to pull that off.
You can tell them to do that, but that's kind of like spooky, bro. Like you said,
you know what?
Nah, that ain't, bro.
That
That's-
monotone.
I want silence in my crib.
that's
10
fun.
years.
I'm not talking about she's gonna be screaming, but she gonna have some flavor when she talk, bro. She gonna be like
My
a.
woman, my woman.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mine too.
Her voice is gonna be sensual. She ain't gonna be at some little monotone. Her shit's gonna be like satin, like you know what I'm saying. You hear it's gonna be like satin in the air, waves of satin in the air. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have some rhythm to her voice, man. So while I hear I get aroused, the time she speak, I'm like, yeah, it's time to go.
That's just one of you.
Yeah,
bro.
that's just one of them.
Each their own.
Yeah, to each your own. You want a robot? You
come
wanna.
visit me, you ain't gonna hear nobody.
Yeah. If you want, I'm not talking she gonna be like a nigga woman in America.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you want
that
Johnny
thinking is gonna
Mnemonics.
be out the window anyway.
Yeah.
All you thinking like that.
She gonna be talking like Johnny Five.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The other day I was bored as hell, man. I was in the house, I was mad bored. I'm like, God damn, man. I said, that's why the scripture say on the right hand,
It's pleasure
of
and more.
pleasures evermore. I'm like, we ain't never gonna be bored.
That's right.
All that bullshit.
Idleness
I'm in
teaches
the
what?
fucking
Much
house, brother.
idle teaches much evil.
Yeah.
When you got it, I'm saying, you just sitting there.
Time, yeah.
We was created to be productive. When you just think that shit's, you know what I'm saying?
I can't read the scriptures like 24/7.
Nobody
you know what I'm
can.
saying?
Nobody can.
You say if you die with fine honey, eat not,
Yeah.
too much, or you gonna throw it up.
Anybody tell you that they're effing lying.
Sitting in the house
Well,
all day reading.
I ain't gonna mention his name. He said he be reading for like 5 hours. I'm like, come on, bro. You ain't study for 5 hours, bro.
I mean, we done had,
two hour study.
Yeah.
I done had
2.5 hours.
brothers done been there before, like, it was I don't know if it was 5 hours straight now. Then you think about it.
You sitting down, your ass start hurting you, all kind of.
Nah, but I think, yeah, you might come off and on, maybe when I first came into this thing, man.
Yeah, it was
oh,
mad
yeah.
studying, a lot of
I
studying.
think I didn't even sit down while I watched videos. I just stood there. Like, I couldn't even sit down. Man.
Stay alert.
Huh?
To stay alert.
Yeah, the fight.
Oh, yeah,
had me
yeah.
up. I couldn't. I gotta sit down. I'm just like, I felt like I was at camp still, so I was standing.
Getting cut.
Yeah, that cutting too, bro. That's what make you come back for more. Man. Got it, bro.
That little boy says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said
Hamites,
that they are nothing.
East Indians, Japanese, Chinese. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing, man.
Ain't nothing.
You watch all these kung fu movies and that little bonsai trees, they be cutting and all that bullshit. The most I don't take no
Bonsai.
pleasure in that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Making little rice wines. And the Lord don't give a shit about y'all. Ain't got no flavor, man.
Don't got nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking rice wine, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
was that sake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't drink that bullshit.
Some of that
I mean, you can drink
tastes like
you can drink some rice. Look, I'm not into it, man. You can drink rice wine if you want.
I never had it.
That
You know what I'm
Toya,
saying?
that Toya, remember that Toya?
No, but that's not rice
That's
wine.
plum wine.
That's plum wine.
I know,
No,
but
I'm not
that's
saying they
Japanese wine.
can't make something that we can't get down with.
I had some
Yeah,
sake that was- tastes like shit.
you
never
can
went
make
back.
something that we can drink and all that, man. But that's what you here for. You here to do stuff for our sake. You are servants.
We approve of it.
We approve of some of them whiskeys y'all be making. You know what I'm saying? We approve of that. But you can have all that, man. And guess what? The Lord will never choose you. Reach down to him.
You
know
could do
what I'm saying?
like a million fucking roundhouse kicks. You could do all that shit. Meditate from now till the fucking missiles come.
The Lord will never choose you to
Hey.
be one of His.
Here it is. After all that karate and kung fu, we know it came. You know that's they region. They capitalized off of that. But Brazilian jiu-jitsu, in a matter of years, is it an undefeated style of fight?
But they said the Gooks taught him that.
They ain't teach him shit, man.
But that's what they said on record. A Japanese dude went over there and in exchange for their services, he taught them
I doubt
jiu-jitsu.
that.
But on record,
Yeah.
we could say that. But if you arguing with the people, they're gonna go, look, this is what it is. So it's gonna be a relevant conversation.
But I'll tell you what. I know who is over there in Brazil. Those is the Israelites, man.
Yeah.
It would make more sense
Those
that
Israelites.
they don't get no credit for that.
Yeah.
You know, and you basically was slaves, because from what I hear about it, which is a lot of style of that grappling, that capoeira, even
Yeah,
coming
capoeira.
from over there.
Mhm.
A lot of that is intertwined with the jiu-jitsu anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You could say that they merged together.
Well, that's Jake.
Capoeira.
Jake slaves that was over
Yeah,
there.
that's because they was dancing by the fire, thinking they dancing, but they're training.
was
And
training.
he started thinking like, these niggas just fucking dancing, being buffoons. But really, they was mastering that art.
Fighting style
Yeah.
to rebel against the slaves.
Yep.
Oh yeah. We had an army back in them days, man.
That's
It was
right.
like we was a nation with an army.
37
Yeah,
mighty
all that,
men.
man.
The greatest fight style came from Israel. We just lost that. We don't know how we used to, you know what I'm saying? That's why you have karate is Japanese, kung fu is Chinese, taekwondo is Korean. So they all got their little thing, but we had something too. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
greater than all this shit.
Yeah, well, judo. We had judo. Judo sounds like judo.
Yeah, it
you know
does.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu.
Judo chop.
You know what I'm saying? We put the
Judo.
Jew. We put the Jew in. You know.
They
in
had
that.
they had the lion's paw, man.
Shit,
When
man.
David hit you, it was like a fucking you getting swiped by a fucking lion, man. Cause a lion, yo, you ever seen a lion swipe? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking knock your head off.
The, shit- the thing he nicked the lion. The lion actually missed. You know what I'm saying? But the force was so hard, it snapped the fucking thing hip, bro. Snapped. I think it was a zebra. And he swiped it, and he
think it
nicked the
was a
shit.
gazelle.
Oh, gazelle, one of them shits. And he snapped his fucking hip, bro. So imagine when David was hit. David was hitting you like a lion, bro.
Oh yeah.
Seen that footage with the lion in the midst of 5 tigers. The tigers was backing down like, nah, he on some shit.
Yeah.
Lion, yo. They was doing
There's
all
different
50
videos on that
pounds.
too. Cause I seen a lion get served by a tiger.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's the spirit of the animal at that
A
present
live-
time.
A live,
Yeah.
lion, a
Yeah.
live dog is better than a dead lion.
Yeah.
You gotta know when to get up out of
Yeah.
dodge, man. You see what I'm saying? But that's the animal kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, even that's gonna change the way they deal with each other.
Oh,
I was
get that.
watching
What's that?
some shit-
Isaiah? Is it Isaiah
I was
11?
watching some shit. You know, it was a bunch of zebras trying to cross a
When it said they're going all
Yo,
gonna feed
man, the
together.
zebra bit off the fucking gator bit off the zebra's face, bro. He grabbed him by the cheek area and death froze. And when the zebra went in the water, by the time he came back up, yo, the face portion was gone. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit. Hey man, the animal kingdom is real grievous, but in the kingdom of heaven, that's gonna be changed.
A hippo did that to a female lioness.
Yeah,
Snapped
hippo-
the whole fucking shit to the point that she had to just wait till she died. She couldn't. Her shit was just like this, like a pendulum.
Basically
You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
start
It basically couldn't even lap up the water. It was just sitting there and just sit there like, yo, basically
wrap.
slow death. The animal kingdom is vicious,
Yeah,
man.
the eagles attacking the chickens.
I never seen that, but yeah.
God,
Oh, they-
somebody
they
did
do
the way they recorded
They
from
attack.
pigeon coop, and the rooster came to help out, and the goat, the donkey came to help out.
Right.
So the eagle swooped down and landed on the chicken
Trying to grab it.
one
take-
time, and then here go the rooster, and then the donkey came and then the.
So they all on the same farm.
Yeah, they were like, nah.
You get over with this one.
Yeah.
Hey, but them talons, them eagle talons go
Yeah.
into a chicken, boy.
Them shits,
I
them
don't
shits,
know.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Real quick.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Isaiah 65, verse 24 says, and it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are,
That's the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your
Right
prayers
now
is
you
gonna be
called.
heard before you.
Right now, you call the Most High get around to you in a couple of years, maybe.
It's delayed.
If the Lord get around to you.
It seems delayed. A lot of it is unbelief too, because it says if you pray and you don't really, you know what I'm saying, you don't think you're gonna reach it, don't think you're gonna receive anything. Even if it's a little bit of doubt, you may not constantly be aware of it, but it's somewhere and it's like, hey, bro, you ain't gonna get what you asked for. You know what I'm saying? So the kingdom, you're gonna be so believed and so in that spirit of belief is gonna act like that. Whatever you ask for, boom.
Well, what the Apostle Gabar said, he said when the spiritual power kicked in them years ago, that's when the apostles, they really was in that high level of faith.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. When that spiritual power kicked in, they was on a whole nother level with the faith. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all shall open their understanding, man.
Yeah, and the spiritual power, it came, but it went too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had it for a time, but after you experience something like that, how the hell could you turn back?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when Yahweh Shai came and you supped with them for them times, for the time he was here, I think it was 40 days, then he went back up.
Mm-hmm. 40
He
days.
was taken up. They saw him and whatnot. After that, he told them, go throughout the four corners of the earth and teach people, man. And
Baptize
they went,
them.
guys, you had some men, they went to India. You had some brothers, they went to Asia. I'm talking about the 12. And other men that were with him too, they went this way, that way, and they all died horrible deaths, man, when you read about it, man. So one of them, an army with spears, they thrust them through. That's that cup Yahweh Shai said, if you worthy to drink of the same cup I drink of.
Mhm.
And that was the cup. They drank of that cup. They died horrible deaths. The only one that was really around was John on the Isle of Patmos for the sake of the book of Revelation to be written, man. Anyway,
John.
Okay, reading on, it says, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear, the wolf and the lamb shall feed together.
That's the peace in the kingdom.
Yeah.
The unity in the animal kingdom. That war is gonna be done away with, man.
yeah, they vicious, boy. The animal kingdom is vicious, man.
Because they're going based off instincts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Survivor will be killed. You gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? They was given to eat flesh, like the predator animals. They have to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the food chain. That's how you keep everything in balance, the equilibrium of nature. Because it's just gonna overpopulate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna overpopulate.
That's why Esau thinks
So the
he
Most
did.
High got it set up in a way that it balances everything out.
Yeah. You don't even need to have a killing season.
Right.
You need to have a damn killing season.
Yeah, for like the black bears over there, I think in Jersey, there's so much that Esau want to go out there and hunt them and kill them all because they're overpopulated.
Because you all up in their neighborhood.
That's exactly.
You fucked up their ecosystem, man.
He was building fucking houses. and-
Right, put it, yeah.
He forced things, the trees and all that shit. You know, where the fuck they gonna go?
And what do they eat? I guarantee you, Esau is destroying,
They eat
who is
honey.
building whatever it is that they be eating.
Yeah,
Eat berries.
The berries,
Eat berries.
right? And then you're gonna
Honey.
have out here.
Winnie the
You're
Pooh,
gonna have
Winnie
out
the
here all your food. You don't leave it in the backyard
Right.
because you don't eat half your food. People waste food every day.
Yeah, bears climb trees too, boy.
They do.
Like that little, they had like a cliche, like if you go on a camping trip, you put your tree in a little, in a thing, tied up on a tree branch.
Right.
Bears climb
They
trees,
climb
man.
trees, yeah.
I mean, they good climbers, too.
Yeah.
I mean, avid climbers.
Breaking your car.
And they quick as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
They run like what, like 40 miles per hour?
They'll maul you.
I can't run fucking 40 miles per hour.
I can't do that. They'll catch you.
Hussein Bolt would get caught.
And you running zigzags.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
you-
know. I'll tell you right now.
it's possible. I mean, I think you would get tired before he does.
Yeah, it's probably
I'll pray to
best
the
to
Most
pray
High.
to the Most High that bear don't see.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, you
It's
can
a
lie
tree.
dead. You can lie dead.
I'm a tree.
Act like you dead and shit.
Yeah,
Probably hit you and shit.
gotta be one way.
Like,
You ain't gonna escape. You ain't gonna run.
That's what everything's gonna go back to peace, man. The whole vibration of Earth is gonna be peace.
See, the lion is going to eat straw.
Yeah,
The Lord going to make a lion like a herbivore.
yeah. Eat all that. I'm saying.
Get the dinosaurs.
Oh, they
Once
going to come back.
Yeah.
They still here. They going
It's somewhere on this planet. Who the fuck knows where? But they here.
to going to reveal them.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're not extinct according to Esau's way. Because if they're extinct, we should be extinct. Humanity should be extinct. Because what did the Lord say? He said, "Behemoth, who I made with you." So they're saying a comet hit and killed all the dinosaurs. Then there should be no people on this earth either, man.
And Noah took a lot of animals in that ark.
Yeah.
So you had to take some little baby dinosaurs.
People just think
up in there.
like he had a koala bear, fucking some chickens, some turkeys. He had whole different animals. That, you know what I'm saying? He had all different types of animals.
2 of unclean.
Unclean and
What 7 of the clean?
7 of the clean.
So he actually had to go. And at that time, the animals, they had a fear of man.
That's right.
So he had to go, look, I'm taking this egg here, taking this little baby or behemoth or whatever, you know, the long neck and the long tail of herbivore, take the baby and put it on the ark. And you have to go get other dinosaurs and other lions and tigers
Yeah,
and bears.
get some go on the ground, get the creeping things.
Get snakes and all that.
Why you ain't get mauled to death? You know what I'm saying?
Because animals had that fear of them at one time.
Yeah, today that's gone.
Yeah, that been gone.
That's going for everybody. I ain't going into no mother. Unless you that black woman, she got in the lion's cage because she got Satan on her, bro.
I seen that.
You same time she the
You
princess
know I
of
can eat
Prince,
your ass, right?
princess of Judah. Satan was work. I mean, the spirit gotta be with you, man, for you to go on the fucking.
You gotta have that faith.
Yeah.
They tell you in the book of Job about how the wild beasts of the field shall be
at peace with you.
thee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that you gotta have that faith. How about you outside, Lord? You with
It's all the spirit. Like when Daniel was in the lion's den. Why ain't the lion attack him? As
Daniel was
soon
scared of shit too.
soon as they put the other people in there, the fucking shit devoured them. Had the mastery over them. Fucking devoured them like nothing,
You
man.
know the wilderness was no joke either, man. 40 years in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Lord had to keep them off.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you see, you read it. Most houses there, majority of the time. They said when the cloud stayed, rested, then the camp rested. And when it got up and moving, then the camp moved.
That was the hedge. The
Yeah.
hedge was there for that time, and when it started moving, you moved with it. If you ain't moved with it, I don't know.
The wilderness. Go ahead, bro.
Let me read on. This is back in Isaiah 65, verse 25. It says, "The wolf and the lamb shall feed together."
Right, the wolf and the lamb. I said, I send you as forth as what sheep in the midst of wolves, be therefore wise as serpent and harmless as a dove. In the kingdom, the wolf and the lamb is gonna be at peace, man. It's gonna be like a, I don't want to use Disney Channel, but it's gonna be like a fucking, how you see it in these damn cartoons, man. All right, everything's gonna be at peace, man. All the animals.
type of
Yeah, that's how it's gonna
Lion
be.
King type
All
of
the animals is gonna be at rest, man. The only, to be honest, the only violence is what we're gonna be doing to the other nations, man.
heathens,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? That's gonna be the only violence. Say that again?
Gonna sick them animals on them.
Yeah, we could do that too. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna.
They
You
gonna
just
eat 'em and
they gonna maul you to
Yeah.
death.
All of them, bite
They ain't
them
gonna
up
they ain't
real
gonna
bad.
devour you. You know what I'm
They'll chew
saying?
you up, spit you out.
Yeah. You gonna be able to talk to the animals and all that, man.
Put a little golden jacket on your animals, man. Sit them on a fucking little animal. Sit a lion actually on the
Yeah.
throne. You know, you're king of the jungle now. See? Go ahead, get up there.
Hey, Jake is some pet loving people, man. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, since I was a young child, I had cats and dogs in the house, and all the way up until 18, it was cats and dogs around. I probably had over, I don't know, 10 to 15 pets in my lifetime. Yeah, I had 2 big ass cicadas at one point in time. I had a cat. I got a picture with my cat. Right? Yo,
That's the one that tried to buck 50 you. The one the
cat,
claw
yeah,
got.
yeah, the cat came at me, yo. Came at me. So, I got more about my own dog before, man. But I done bit, you gotta learn animals too. This ain't that. The animal will jack you up, man. You know, the animal will jack you up. You gotta be kind to animals. You know, I had a point in time where I was as kind to animals as I am now. But I learned after that. Man, the Lord gave me good. Yeah, he caught my ass out there, man. Yeah, you gotta be kind to. Scriptures talk about being kind to animals.
Yep.
A righteous man regarded the life of his beast.
Yep.
Things like that.
The righteous man regarded the life of
Hey
his
man,
beast.
I remember hearing stories about. They always claiming that they the animal lovers. I remember hearing stories about Esau on video. How it was a kittens that got born in a barn. And Esau went in there and bashed them all into their head.
See, that's some solid.
I
See,
remember growing up.
you gotta be a real fucking a kitten.
Esau does that.
You gotta be a real fucking low life.
Yo,
That's your nature.
growing up, there used to be in Connecticut. There used to be these nice big caterpillars, man. Even the life of caterpillars, I used to be amazed at. I remember I was staring at the caterpillar like one of them thick ass.
Right.
Right? You know, either might say, I found a caterpillar, I found a caterpillar. They go, I'm like, what the fuck? What?
That's the nature of the
And
devil.
At a young age, I realized these people,
He's as death.
yeah, they sick, yo. I wouldn't even do a caterpillar like that. But then you see a roach and you're like, man.
Nah, roaches the only ones that them niggas get. Them niggas get no love.
Roaches and rats.
Yeah, them motherfuckers get no love.
Roaches and rats, and they came from Esau, man.
Yeah.
They came over here to the other world,
They followed each
other side of the world. No, they came on them ships.
Yeah.
They came on them filthy ass ships with them filthy ass Edomites, man. You saw them used to take a bath and stuff like that, brother. You know, pestilence like lice and shit like that. And you had this one Edomite on video saying she only shower like every 3 weeks or some shit like that. She
There
had
was
all kind of lice in her hair.
There was a queen that she showered once a year. I forgot what the fuck her name was, bro. They said she took a bath once a year. Was it Isabel? I'm not sure. I can't remember the name.
I believe
Once a year.
Ashton Kutcher too, and his wife.
Oh yeah, she said it. They said they don't use soap.
They
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
get back.
Yeah.
And they don't get their kids back.
Yeah. They said that.
Like
Yeah.
they was joking now about it.
You a bunch of nasty ass Edomites, bro.
You wasn't joking.
That's why people say like, yo, y'all look at these Edomite women. They got a fucking point sometimes, man. You got that filthy ass. You got to clean that bitch up, man. But you gotta take a shower every fuck, at least twice a day.
Not even that
A
shower,
woman
you gotta bathe.
gotta.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, shower, baby. You know what I mean.
That's where I learned that in the truth.
At least
3-4 times in the summertime.
Yeah.
Woman got bathed because here it is. You know, you gotta
She gotta open it.
you gotta open.
Gaping hole.
That got to be filled up with
Some fresh liquid, man.
antiseptic.
I don't think you're gonna put antiseptic up in there. That shit, unless you're trying to punish her, go ahead, bro. That shit gonna be on fire, bro.
There's some bacteria going on. Well, that's what the yeast
They said active cultures help with that.
Say that again.
Live active cultures from yoga and shit like that. The good bacteria will kill all that funkness.
Well, that's with the blood and all that.
Go ahead, bro.
Read
Got
on.
more?
Read on.
This is Genesis 25 and verse 23. It says, "And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels."
There you go. That's why there'll never be unity between us and the Edomites. They said 2 manner of people shall be separate, so we was created to be separate. And they, you see what I'm saying? We're supposed to be amongst our own people. We are supposed to be amongst Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben. We're not supposed to be around these other nations, man. And it's sad, like you got Jake, they go to these women, these other nations, but you got 12 tribes to choose from. But even though when they deal with each other, to them it's like another nation. Like Kobe's people, they didn't fuck with him because I think his wife is Issachar or some shit like that, or Puerto Rican, Issachar, Mexican. His parents didn't even fucking come to the wedding, none of that.
Nah,
They disowned them basically.
she disowned the parents.
No, I'm not talking about her side of the family. I'm talking about Kobe's family.
Kobe's wife told them not to come. She got a thing against them. It goes back and forth because they stole some of Kobe's memorabilia.
No, that came later. I'm talking about before when they first got together.
Oh,
they didn't come to the wedding or none of that shit.
Oh, okay.
They didn't even come to the NBA finals because of that shit.
Oh, okay.
And he was fucked up behind it because
Yeah.
it was
Issachar.
she's Issachar. I forgot the point I was gonna make. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy
Yeah.
bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other."
There you go. The nation of Israel is obviously stronger than the nation of Edom. It's obvious, man. The shit we go through and we still able to maintain, Esau is not equipped like that. They're not built for suffering. We wasn't supposed to be built for suffering, but we adapt. And we have no choice. But Esau, they don't got it. The Edomites don't got it, man. That's why when a time of affliction come, it's gonna be dreadful, man. It's gonna be dreadful, especially the ones that's at the top. That the last 500 years, every time they came back, it was fucking paradise. The elites been ruling for the last. They're the one that's the 1%. They've been passing that shit down for fucking 500 years. So they don't know what it means to suffer.
That reminds me of the parable of Lazarus
And the rich man.
You know what? That scripture tells you that it's safe to say that if the Most High wanted us to get along, He wouldn't put all these differences between us.
That's right.
It's not that we, as Israelites, have this certain hatred for Esau. It's that Esau is such a damn devil
That's right.
that we just wouldn't be able to get along even when we try. I mean, damn, in subjection, we gotta work with these people every day. If anybody know it's Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and the tribes, we know Esau better than some of them know each other, man. All right, but hell, Esau can't even get along with his damn self. It just shows you that he's not a person, not even a person worth trying to get along with. That's why Job said he wouldn't have settled with the daughters of his flock.
Mm-hmm.
You look at all the lineage. At one point was we all tight with Esau. That's why they was saying race it. Esau wasn't even the ones destroying us.
But it was in league,
Other
yep.
nation, Babylon. But Esau standing right there. Enough for the most, for that to be written there.
Right.
It was recorded in it as Israelites, for Israelites to know and remember for eternity, at perpetuity, whatever the word is.
Perpetual.
Yeah, forever. That Esau was such an enemy to us that he'd rather see us be conquered, even if it wasn't from him. That got to be the ultimate enemy right
That's
there.
the envy and hatred that he had. So it said
Right.
he had a perpetual hatred. It said what in Obadiah to cut off those of his that escaped. So you had Israelites that was escaping from Babylonians, and Esau
Yeah.
will cut you off and fucking bring you at for a reward.
They were slave catchers from back then.
What about when Moses went to go through their way?
Right. They said nope. Said we're gonna pay for whatever we take. The water we're gonna pay for it. Said nope, you ain't coming through here. And then I'm going to war with Amalek.
Yeah, that was the first enemy of ours.
Like when we came out of Egypt. Amalek was the first of the nations. His latter end he shall be destroyed forever. And they supposed to be our brother.
I got something. This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
And it was passed down because Esau taught his descendants, his children, in the beginning, look, your uncle, he stole from me, man. He took my birthright and he took my blessing. And they passed down that hatred. Each generation that came, they passed that hatred down.
Right, because the word perpetual means ongoing.
Ongoing, that's right.
Ongoing, generation after generation after generation. Even in the kingdom, they still gonna have a perpetual, even more.
We're going to give them an even greater reason to hate us. Once they see that, yeah, they're going to really hate us.
It's gonna be out of envy.
Yeah.
Envy.
And we're going to tell you, see all this? This was supposed to be yours.
Exactly.
Huh? You see all this? This is supposed to be yours. You know what I'm saying?
Like Joshua.
Yeah.
You know,
Show them Esau giving up his birthright, open the sea. See that? All this is supposed to be
They gonna
yours.
be turning on each other.
And be like, yo,
Curses.
that's either. Be like, yo, that's they go Esau right there. And he gonna be and say, yo, there you go right there. Everybody gonna look at him.
It's just a
Hide me. Hide me.
They gonna stomp his ass out.
Yeah.
So you
They gonna have the
motherfucker.
curses on
Yeah.
them. So they gonna be
You're gonna beat the
hard.
brakes off of him.
You know, like when you get locked up, say, yo, this dude's a pedophile, and they just throw you in the bullpen, and then niggas like, what? And they come at me, you know what I'm saying?
Your progenitor, huh?
Throw him there, yo, here's Esau.
Because of you, man.
imagine that.
They go,
Fucking mine.
it's like a fucking bomb.
Yeah.
It's your fault, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for holding me back.
Yo, it's gonna be crazy.
That's Esau.
It says, and had shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Jacob's gonna be the man in the kingdom as well. Whoever Jacob is.
Yeah, you read my fucking mind, cause Jacob.
On the flip
Yeah.
side,
Yeah.
You just read my mind, bro.
Yeah.
Cause Jacob, Esau's gonna be Jacob's personal servant, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time he come back, he's gonna be Jacob. Cause we know it means the whole nation, but also the man.
himself.
In a
The
literal
elders
sense.
shall serve that
In a
yoke.
literal sense.
That's right. Esau is gonna be Jacob's personal servant.
Yeah.
Jacob's gonna be on his throne. Esau's gonna have to come in, hand him his joint. Or wherever he can put him wherever the hell he want to put him in. You know what I'm saying? Have him in the field.
You gonna say? What's that? Jacob's gonna say? What's that? Red pottage?
What's up? Yeah.
Get back.
My brother Esau.
Right.
Brother Milsey.
Uncle Edom.
Tripping Jacob.
So whoever he is, he gonna. Yahushua said you shall sit in the kingdom with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Which he's Isaac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue
There
thee.
you go. Just like an animal, a predator on the hunt, the blood gonna pursue you, man. Everywhere you go, it's gonna be blood. Esau's gonna suffer every day in the kingdom except the Sabbath, man. Even on the Sabbath, you're still gonna be suffering. Cause your body ain't gonna heal overnight. You're gonna be in fucking pure agony and pain, man. You ain't gonna have no Epsom salt, no gonna at the end of the day soak in the tub. You ain't gonna have none of that, man. You ain't gonna have no Advil, no aspirin. You ain't gonna have nothing to sip on. You know what I'm saying? Jake is fucked up. He go to the liquor store just get wasted. And for that day, your problems is gone, man. You fucking pissy drunk. You ain't got no problem while you pissy drunk.
Right.
Until you wake up the next morning.
Then reality starts to set in all over again.
He still ain't gonna have that, man. You have to deal with this same sober, man. 1,000 years of sober that dregs of the cup
Some jakes that literally stay drunk 24/7
to keep from
through their life.
yeah, because they don't want to deal with the pain.
And they die of cirrhosis
Right,
of the liver.
Yeah.
I knew a Jake like that, man. He from like, dude used to drink them Cobras. That was my man, though. I love that dude, man. He from my cat named Louis. Dude was drinking them Cobras. Dude, he was a butcher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might have met him. You know what I'm saying? He used to drink them Cobras, though, man. I seen him one day. All his hair fell out, man. You know what I'm saying? He had psoriasis of the liver, man. Ended up dying. The doctor told him, look, man, you got to take it easy. He said, well, I guess I'm going to die. I ain't going to stop drinking.
He just said, fuck it.
Hey, he went into the spiritual world, but you on the right hand of the Father. He leave from my youth up there. You know what I'm saying?
It says,
Man,
see it now has not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Well, the Lord said he was a little displeased with the heathen, but they helped forward the affliction. You look at post-slavery, more murders and death happened post-slavery, man. Lynchings, they say over what, 3,000 lynchings? Most of the Jakes was innocent.
And that's the ones that was reported.
That's the ones recorded, so it could have been, like you said, that's the ones that's just recorded.
All it took is for two brackets to keep it a secret.
Right.
It ain't like they was going. Jake could go to the police and say, "Listen, my son, we haven't seen him.
Right. You end up fucking hung.
What do you want me to do about it, nigga?
Yeah, exactly like
Call
that.
Abraham Lincoln. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You out here looking for. He's up in the. Then you might find him up in the tree. It's not gonna reach the paper.
That's
Nobody.
curses, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's some hell.
Curses, boy. We dealt. We had to deal with that, man. You know what I'm saying? To this very day.
You know they was. You know they. I mean, was it the punch bowl the brother brought up?
Devil's Punch
That
Bowl,
was punch bowl down there, and
Mississippi.
then brothers still bring them out as they find them, man.
Finding bones.
Bones from that area, and then you find out it's another area, and then they get the cities that turn into lakes that Jake used to.
Right.
They just flooded the cities and flood them out.
Only the Lord, only the Lord know the real extent.
All that shit on
Only the Lord know the real extent. Only the
Yeah.
Lord knows that,
It's
man.
a bloody, it's a bloody.
That's why the scripture say, "Woe to the bloody city."
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This place
All
is
full of lies.
mad blood.
Imagine Gad. What about Gad? Where we standing right now? Yo,
Wounded knee.
I was-
That was Wounded Knee when they told all the women and children come out and they gunned them down, right?
Yeah.
That's the devil for you. He's such a warrior, right? Oh, you coward. You fucking mow down a bunch of men and women
Children.
and children who waved the white flag. They waved it and said, all right, no problem, come on out. You're gonna be all right. And they gunned them down, man. The same devil who got the buffaloes over there, was that Whitestone Park? The preservation. And there's a picture of an Edomite standing on a mountain. Yo, the bones of these bisons literally was up to a fucking mountain, man. And he's standing on top. That's how much bisons that they killed.
Just to starve them out.
But you go there, they act like, oh, we saved them from being extinct from who? Y'all the ones who did this shit. You fucking devils is the one who did this shit.
They won't admit it.
Because
too.
they knew that just one bison, one buffalo, that take care of everything.
You can
They
sustain,
was
yeah.
able to put clothes on,
Right.
the buffalo. They was able to
Weapons.
They gonna use the horns. They gonna use the
everything.
They didn't hunt for sport like the white man. The white man's the only one who hunts for sport. You
Yeah,
hunt
but
for
these
necessity, man.
Yeah, thought that a lot of them thought that TP.
Yeah.
So these TPs was made out of that skin.
The hide, yeah, the buffalo hide.
The hide, buffalo hide.
Man,
Buffalo leather.
I mean, he's the most unruly man that ever walked the earth.
Seems like all the evidence leads to the white man being a devil.
Most destructive nation on the earth.
So why would the
Right
Heavenly
above.
Father, why would the Most High look like a so-called white man? How could he?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This man's the most destructive and most evil person on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Why would the Heavenly Father look like him? You know what I'm saying? No, for real.
He ain't finished the job. If he looks like him.
Sure, you're turning things upside down, man.
Looks like him, then Esau still got a ways to go. We might as well get the running.
Surely you're
I
turning
mean,
things
how can you
upside
believe
down.
in an Edomite God and then think that you have a standing chance in this?
That's right.
Most I gonna kill your ass, man.
That's part of the fucking deceit, the collusion or the lies that Esau had. I mean, scripture tell you he's the father of it. If you tell him a lie, it was he tell him of himself.
Speak of his own.
Speak of his own. Meaning,
He's a liar.
yeah, because he's a father of it. All the lies, these lies, this pattern of lying to everybody and making a way out of lying and getting to the top of lying, that all came from Esau's way of life.
That cutthroat
Yeah.
mentality.
Yo, I was talking to my pops, man, and he said he used to be a car salesman. He said after about on my first day, I sold 2 cars. Said after about a month, I couldn't do it because I ain't had enough cutthroat mentality to
right.
do what it takes. You got a lot to make a living.
Yeah, you do.
That job is you got.
That's why they're one of the
everything
worst
about
people.
that
Yeah,
job is
one of the worst people. Them mechanics and fucking
Sell you 11
yeah.
in a heartbeat.
because it don't take nothing to become a car salesman. They gotta sign you up today.
Right.
Yeah, come on, yeah. So you competing with all types of motherfuckers.
Oh, the brother was a car salesman. He said he had to get the fuck away from that shit.
So that's
Body. Even being a lawyer. Like we was going into
Yeah.
that movie, Devil's Advocate.
Devil Advocate, yep, he was a
Showed
lawyer,
you,
yeah.
Like, niggas is the
I'm gonna watch that
biggest
shit again.
liars,
I'm gonna
man.
watch that fucking movie again.
Biggest fucking liars, man.
Yeah. Well, the lawyer really goes back to lawyer, which is dealing with the law of the Most High. So
Right.
what they do now and what it really go back to, they really got nothing to do with it, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't sitting up there lying to you, trying to defend somebody.
That's against the law.
You went to the law, the Torah. You went to the law, pinpoint this, that, and the other. If the person is guilty on a charge, if there's a judgment for death, if it's not a judgment
right.
for death, then it's not a judgment for death. You see what I'm saying?
Because everything in Esau society is loopholes to it.
That shows it's corrupt.
It's corrupt.
There's no loopholes in
There's
the.
loopholes for the rich.
Yeah.
No loopholes for the poor now.
Yeah.
You tell me a tax loophole, the IRS calling my fucking phone.
I just had to
Sending me
pay them
fucking mail.
motherfucking niggas.
still they hit me.
And it just sent me
all
another
types
shit.
Man, let them
They said, fuck the
take
trees,
the
we gonna
fucking
hit
money
you
when I
with
get it.
letters. Yeah,
Fuck them
get it in
niggas.
blood.
Alright,
I got Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
That's why you Edomites, man, sitting up there talking about you all into the Bible. You ain't no true Jew. You ain't no true Christian, if you will. Real Christians are the Israelites.
Israelites,
man.
that's right. What it said the disciples were first called Christian in Antioch.
And Antioch, man.
And it says what they was called Niger, which the word there is nigger.
Nigga,
That's right.
black.
Which was black.
Yeah.
Yeah, black men. There were certain men that were called night. Acts 13:1, just to bring that out real quick.
And when you look it up in the blue letter, whoever that demon is that's pronounced the shit,
Black.
he says nigger.
Nigger.
Strong's G44 and nigger.
That's
and
where
nigger.
Nigeria from. It's actually nigger area. That's what it actually means.
Oh, that's what it
Nigger
is.
area.
Nigger area.
'Cause that's where the niggas.
Yeah.
That's where it's so
That shit sound crazy.
Edomite got
Nigga,
that same
nigga area.
Nigga
Nigeria.
The
Those
IA.
niggas there.
Yeah.
Well, it's Latin. It's
Right.
Latin.
Nigga area.
Black, right?
Yeah.
Look at
and
that.
he's
You know what I'm
black.
saying?
I got it. This
Yeah.
is Acts chapter 13, verse 1.
This is a color scripture right here.
You got the blue letter Bible? Click on it. No, go to Acts 13:1. Go ahead, bro. Read it.
It says, now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger.
Because why? Because they were dark-skinned men. They were dark-skinned Israelites, man. And it says certain prophets and teachers. That's what we are to this day.
25:26. Niger.
And he tried to put a little twist to it, but you heard what he said. Let's read it.
Nigger.
Nigger. Yeah, man. Vocab wouldn't even pronounce it like that.
Yeah, what vocab at?
Strong's G 35:26. Niger.
Nigger.
You
Niger.
know what I heard somebody say? I
What's
think it was
written?
vocab.
Black.
Yeah. Well, vocab. I think vocab said, well, if they're calling this guy the black, well, what about the rest of the guys? That means he's the only black guy there, something like that.
No, it doesn't
But
mean
here's
that.
the deal. It's what shuts that down. Even amongst Jake.
You call people
dark
blacks.
Jake,
Yeah.
You got one Jake out the crew.
Super
That's
dark.
always super dark, darker than the rest.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga named Black.
Yeah, call him
Everybody-
black.
Every hood got a
Everybody-
black in it.
I got somebody in my phone. My man Anthony. Dude was dark as night.
Black.
Call him Black. Yo, what's up, Black? He in the local. You probably seen him before.
I used to work with a dude, dark skin. That was his name, Black.
Black.
What up, Black?
His name was something else.
Like you said, every hood got a black. Yo, what up, black? Oh, well, Shorty, what up, B?
He dark as hell.
What up?
Yeah.
But let a bunch of white people, what's up, Black? He's gonna pound his ass out.
He's
It
just-
don't work like that, my nigga.
What's up, black? Black man.
Hey, so it go to show you, man, that even back then,
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm
down.
saying? There was
Yeah.
there was a variation. You see men that they were real dark skin.
Yeah.
They call them Niger. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That shows you
That's
the
the
spirit.
Of the sun.
Like surnames. Jake, your tag name is your surname. You got your name that you have, and then on the street level, they call you something totally different. But you got your real name. All the disciples have surnames.
That's how you know where all of these people, a lot of these people in history, antiquity, with all these names. Like that. Who else?
Right.
tag-
What they
other
call
nation people
what they call
got nicknames like that.
not Christopher James. King James' son, they call him Black Boy or some shit
Yeah,
like
Black
that, right?
Yeah, the black boy.
Yeah.
Black boy.
What they call a white man Black Boy for?
He was dark skinned. Or Cletus the Black.
Yeah,
That was
Cletus
during the
Melton.
time of Alexander.
Cletus Melton.
And when you watch the movies like Alexander, that movie, because he ended up he murdered Cletus the Black because Cletus the Black was drunk and he pretty much called him out on some bullshit, Alexander on some bullshit that he did. And in a drunken rage, what he did was he killed Cletus the Black, turned his back and he stabbed him with a spear, something like that.
Jacob killing Esau. I mean Cain killing
Yeah,
Abel.
and then he was all sorry about it. But Cletus the Black actually saved Alexander's life one time. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying in the movie, they make it seem like Cletus the Black was this gothic guy. He wearing all black and shit, black nail polish. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
called him Cletus the Black because he was a black guy,
Yeah.
man.
That's Esau's Hollywood magic for you, man.
History.
Like he's
Like
white,
the Dark
but he-
Ages because there's
Yeah.
no lights.
Yeah.
They have fucking torches and lamps, these motherfuckers.
They had
Now,
electricity,
now
you know
all
what
of
I'm
a
saying?
sudden, black don't mean us no more.
Even the term more.
More, that's right.
That was
Moreno.
Moreno.
Well, they did a movie about the Moors and they was all Edomites, right? Wasn't it?
No, they never did that. That's one thing. That's one thing they will give niggas is the Moors. That's one thing. That's one thing they gonna
But they
get.
don't teach that in American
Yeah,
school system.
yeah.
They don't teach that.
Because they had to move. Who played the Moor? Fucking Lawrence Fishburne.
Whoa, no, that's Sidney Poitier.
Morgan Freeman.
Movie, Morgan Freeman played a
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, my bad.
Is that El Cid was Sidney Poitier?
Poitier.
One Jake.
They got Denzel in the new
No.
Macbeth.
Oh, Denzel.
No,
Who's he playing?
How you call him? Is it Ghost?
Denzel's playing Macbeth. I gotta see this
Yeah,
shit.
he did a lot of shit.
Well, he got like a British accent and shit.
Nah, I haven't heard what you were saying.
Nah, he
They
used
should have
to-
put
they-
Idris Elba up
They
there.
used to have
Yeah,
something called
right?
Shakespeare in the Park in
Shalom.
New York City.
Shalom. Yeah, my son,
Shalom.
Shabbat.
And Denzel would do Shakespeare over there. You know, which is one of the great thespians of our time.
I want to hear. I want to.
Sellouts of all time.
Go ahead, bro.
Who's reading?
We just finished Acts 13,
Acts
so
13.
Oh, I was reading. Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
That's Esau for you, man. Esau will be up there declaring the Lord's statutes as if it pertained to him. Okay, these laws don't pertain to you. Okay? You gave up your birthright, man. The laws don't pertain to you. All right?
Seeing thou hatest instruction,
And Esau does hate instruction. When the Lord told him to bring a sacrifice, you think the Lord told you to bring some goddamn fruits and vegetables, you fucking idiot? The Lord want a blood sacrifice, man. All right? Bring the
Bro.
Lord a goddamn fruit salad, man.
who killed Roses?
You know what I'm saying? I just thought, no, don't think. Do what I tell you. Don't think too much. Just do what I tell you.
Get some romaine lettuce, some kale.
You know what I'm saying? Had you some
Fucking-
kale right here, little corn. Vegan, Lord. You know, it's good. You know.
Fucking,
Get
fucking fruit
the Lord
basket.
want a blood sacrifice.
that's why the Amalek is known for how cheap like a penny pincher he is, man.
Right.
He got that same spirit Esau had. You know what I'm saying? He's always trying to hold back instead of go with it. How could the people of the Lord be such penny pinching right?
When the Lord gave you abundance.
I know some cheap ass niggas now, but I don't know if they're on the level of these Amalekites, man.
I think they were
They'll
like,
pick up a
God,
penny, bro. Like
Be 80 years old like this, picking up a motherfucking penny.
This is how the rich
that's
stay
it,
rich.
that's their God.
Speaking of the devil.
Oh man, you tell me that the
Right on time.
ain't spirit, bro?
Devil.
You got some damn fucking.
you
They got damn stockings on, bro.
Fucking devil, man.
Hey, you'll get more
Fuck.
money. You'll get more money from Jake, from a Jake that don't got it like that. You'll
Right,
get
right.
And you know what's funny? And they'll still go collect welfare.
Yeah.
They'll be at the welfare office collecting.
More than Jake.
I know somebody that work with them, and they even do work inside their synagogues, man. That's how much Esau trusts this dude. But he told me that when it comes to welfare, they got every little loophole there is. They utilize this shit. That's why Israel's just
Because they shit is not on record.
Right.
So they could, cause
Right.
technically on record they're poor.
they claiming each other's kids.
Yo, that's crazy.
There you go.
You could they'll get him to claim my
Yeah.
son, and you'll claim his son,
And they get
and y'all spread it out and
Keep
make sure
the
that
keep the shekels of keep the shekels.
Keep the shekels in the family.
If you want a true Amalekite experience, go right there, Eastern Parkway. And sit your ass there. You're gonna see the most violent
All
people
you
you
gotta
ever
do
gonna
is sit on the
see.
fucking bench.
yeah.
Sit right on a little island. You
Hey.
sit on that bench.
And they'll never acknowledge you. You can sit there, they won't even look at yo. It'll be like you don't exist,
Yeah,
bro.
you don't exist.
They see you there, but they will never acknowledge you, man.
Until you step in that synagogue.
Yeah, but then you look at you stepping that
They
shit.
slow on your ass like you ain't never like.
Yeah, you
oh,
stepping.
look at me.
I don't know whoever did that, but you
The Goyim is here. Cut the lights.
you gotta be. That's a different type of boldness, right? You gotta say.
I came from a circumcision.
Right. Shit. Somebody order weeds.
Look
Get
at you.
that Goyim. We're sacrificing children. It says, seeing thou hast hated instruction and casted my words behind
There
thee.
you go. What was the instruction? How to serve the Most High, and what he did, he cast it behind him. So he was rejected. He said, "Why you mad for? If you do it good,
Right.
you shall be approved. But if you do evil, then sin life you're doing, and to him shall be your desire.
Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Obedience is better than sacrifice." So he hated the instructions on how to serve the Most High.
But they come with a fruit salad. I tell you, I want a blood sacrifice. A couple of
He's notorious for that. That's
Melons
what Israel
and-
knows him for.
melons and, you know what I'm saying, kale and
Chopped up
corn,
grapes and shit. You fucking.
grapes.
And knowing his ass, he probably was.
I improvised.
He probably knowing his ass, he probably was picking at it too at the same time. I was like, yo, look at this nigga, man. You gonna come give it to you? Got your hands, you see
He had to be that low.
it. Fucking.
He came back 5 minutes later.
Making
Like,
sure they was
okay,
sweet, Lord.
Yo, yo.
all right, well, you full up? You full?
You fucking
Making sure it was
bastard.
sweet, Lord.
It's the thought that
Yeah,
counts, Lord.
Filthy devil.
I couldn't find an animal in time,
Yeah,
but yo, Esau was a damn devil. He was eating it. It says,
Like you said, there's no other way to please the Most High, who has everything, than to do what He's saying.
To do what he said.
That's the only way to please Him, man. Having faith, having faith all goes hand in hand.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're doing. They say without faith, it's impossible to please Him, man.
I don't got to land today, Lord, but I got these daffodils.
Yeah, right.
Yo, it's
Weeping
crazy.
with love.
It says, when thou sawest a thief, then thou contendest with him.
That's right. The Babylonians we spoke about earlier. When the Babylonians come in and was pillaging, guess what? He consorted with him. And when you go into the Apocrypha, it tells you that the Edomites burned down the temple.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. They
Not the
the ones that
Babylonians.
burned it.
Yeah.
they the ones that-
That's how much fucking hatred that they have, bro. So both times, 70 AD, who did it again? The Edomites. They're the only ones that destroyed the temple, man.
That story was passed down from Esau the man to his sons and his genealogy. That story, that's one thing. They didn't discontinue from their heritage, but we discontinue from ours. Them Edomites, they fucking knew.
Yeah.
These goddamn people, they supplanted our father out of that birthright, and that's why they're in that position and we in this position.
And you know what? Come to think about it, in order for them to get Jerusalem, they had to besiege it for all them days, try to starve us out, and then they had to go in there and take it in blood. That's how they had to get Jerusalem back, right?
Anybody was
How
only
is it that
too weak to fight.
they claim to be those people, but in that land they sharing their land with
Palestinians?
half of the here goes a temple and the other side the Dome of the Rock
Right.
with the Islam temple.
'Cause
like,
why?
if they the people, let's be real, of that is in the scriptures, would David ever allow
No,
the
David.
Dome of the Rock to be halfway.
What did David do to the
Solomon-
Jebusites? He bust their fucking ass.
What? What? These are the people, and they allowing them Arabs. If we was over, if let's say hypothetically that was us, ain't no Dome of the Rock gonna be up there.
We'd have to go to war.
We're gonna have to go to war.
We had to go
Somebody
to war.
going.
Yeah.
Somebody got to answer.
Yeah.
Somebody, yeah. It's either gonna be your land or
Oh,
our
yeah,
land.
exactly.
But at the end of this,
We ain't sharing
it
shit.
ain't gonna be sharing
Yeah.
nothing. They over there sharing and moving. Look, this how they moving them out the land, inch by inch.
Yep.
Like, we proposition that we can have this land now, so you gotta go that way.
And they
That's how
both
they
don't
get the
belong
land.
in there. The Arabs complain that ain't your land either. When did you become an Israelite?
Oh,
You in Jerusalem, you know damn well that land belongs to the children of Israel. Why would you even fight for a portion that don't belong to you? While we over here,
They thinking about
what niggas fighting for?
Abraham.
Brooklyn.
You know what I'm saying?
Colors.
What you fighting for?
Colors.
Grapeseed Crips, fucking, you know what I'm saying? 50-50 block, what the fuck you fighting for?
Right.
And these people fighting for your land.
That's my seat, nigga.
Yes, right.
Yeah, that's what they doing.
It says.
I got something back that up real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 1. I can start at 1. It says, "Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, Ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord power, because the enemy have said against you, Aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession."
That's why the scriptures say, remove not the ancient landmark, man. Certain
Remove.
things you ain't supposed to do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Once your forefathers had, you know, like Abraham, he bought land, man.
And you knew who it belonged to. This is this man's property.
That's right. They knew that, man.
Yeah.
That was
When
supposed to be
he
passed
dug the
down.
well, what did the Hamites was doing? They were going to fill this shit up. And Jacob had to, Isaac had to re-dig it. Cause they all them, everybody hates us, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking hates us. And it shows you, plenty of scriptures that backs that up, man.
They love to hate us.
And they want to remove us from our heritage. You keep, like, the Most High is always going to come back to loving us. He may be mad for a particular point in time, but it always comes back full circle.
Choose Israel.
There you go. And yet choose Israel.
The needy shall not always be forgotten.
That's right. Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power. Though the land was filled with sin against me, though you did all this fucking shit, I'm still gonna forgive you, man. That's what these niggas don't understand.
It says, verse 3, it says, "Therefore prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord power, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in
let
the
me say-
lips of talkers."
Let me say this,
Uh-huh.
hey, because when you go into the geography of our land, how it was separated, who was our neighbors, man? Moab, Edom,
Ammon.
Ammon. They all saw what was going on with us, man.
Uh-huh.
They saw it and they was like, yes. They going down, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what they was doing. Finally, those,
Yeah. Get
Goddamn.
them from the clefts of the rock.
You know?
Get them.
you know what I'm saying? They was definitely cheering, man.
Yeah.
Cause how did we deal with them? We used to look down upon them.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Moabite, you know what I'm saying? We don't deal with them, saying?
It was arrogant.
Yeah, we was like, yo, you a heathen. Oh, why you don't do that? Because that our God is greater than your God. Nobody want to hear that. My God is greater than your God. Then, but we could prove it and back it up. When they can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, all the
Satan don't bend to their will. They can't. All that sacrifice and all that shit, it doesn't equate to when we serve our power. Because the Most High, when you go into the story with Elijah, he showed you that. When the prophets of Baal, what did Elijah say? Maybe he's on a far journey. Maybe he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Scream louder, man. Maybe you gotta wake him up. Maybe he's on a far journey somewhere. Straight played them, man.
Yeah. We never forgot about the time of the escape, man, from Egypt, man. They
That's
never
right.
forgot about them plagues and whatnot. They didn't forget about them ships, the chariots,
And everybody heard about it.
the firstborn in that land dying, man. That
Everybody
was
heard
news.
about it.
You know what news is? It's an acronym.
Hey, you-
North, east, west, and south.
You had a multitude that came out with Israel. What you think when they went back to their place? Because they ain't fucking stay with us. Eventually they went back to different places. What you think they brought with them? The story of Israel's deliverance, man.
The legend.
The legend. They went back like, yo, you don't know what the fuck just happened, man.
And then the word got around, the gods of Egypt were false.
Yeah, that's right. Because
had
every
not
plague was
risen.
against the God of Egypt.
They remained quiet.
Yeah. The darkness, what? Your sun god Ra, right? Well, what happened to the sun god Ra?
Horus was nowhere.
He said it was darkness that you could feel, man. You know how fucking terrifying that is, bro? You so you enveloped in darkness, man.
That deep, that venom type. You
Like
know
the
what I'm
darkness is alive and shit. Like it shit is cleaving onto you,
saying?
man.
Venom type darkness.
You
know
hear
what I'm saying?
running
Cleaving
beasts,
onto
rushing water, rocks falling, boom! You stay there, you know what I'm saying? Snakes slithering and shit. Shit echoing off the mountains, and you sitting there, yo, people, and you can't see, man. So you sitting there like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know how fuck? I show you the Most High is the King of Terror, bro. That's why it says the Most High is the King of Terror. You stand there, and you can't. What you gonna do in a situation like that? You just like this, trembling.
Yeah, because it wasn't Solomon went into
Yeah, he went into the detail.
Yeah.
Most High showed them it.
Exactly.
How's will he be able to write it down so the details that we don't have in the actual story, the historical account, we don't even have the details because Most High showed Solomon it.
We don't got every detail, but we gonna have them.
And these swoon for fear, so they run around. You hear a fucking doom, doom, doom. You say, you know what I'm saying? And you can't tell what's in front of you, what's behind you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to light a fucking candle, and the shit's lit, but they can't see the shit.
Bumping into every wall.
There was no walls. It was in the wilderness.
Yeah.
They were bumping into trees, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Bumping into each other. Hey,
They all huddling around each other trying to. You know that
Yeah. And fucking growling and shit,
Demons-
echoing off the yo.
demons creeping by them. The skin of the hair on their arms standing
Because the
up.
waterfall is powerful. You hear the sound of rushing water. You thinking like, yo, what the fuck?
You know where that count is?
It's in Wisdom of Solomon. Matter of fact, let me 17. Oh, you got it. Go ahead, you can read it, bro. Yeah, start from the top. Speak a little loud. Oh, speak loud, not little.
This is wisdom. This is wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 1. For great are thy judgments and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have heard. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, they being shut up.
There's separation right there between the Egyptians
Right,
and the
Israel.
Israelites.
Unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, which is us.
They being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay their exile from the eternal providence. For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were gathered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions.
There you go. Trouble with strange apparitions, which apparitions of spirits, man. Which is ain't ghosts. People say it's like the ghosts and shit. It's demons. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 4. For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances.
Hey, so it was dark as hell, and they seen faces. Demons is passing by them. They hearing stuff. Yo, they was
That's some terror. Yeah,
shook.
the king of terrors, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, that's some haunted house shit for real. The Lord put him in like a haunted house. You know what I'm saying? Type of spirit, man. And type of vibe, man. We in October now. You know, dealing with that. Being that you said that, but that whole haunted house thing, the Lord kind of, you know what I'm saying, made a. You know what I'm saying? He's the first author. That's the Most High.
Hey, they always talk about blackout. When you read this, it says that where Israel was that there was light. In Goshen, there was light all over Goshen. But where the Hamites was at was pure fucking darkness, man.
Pure darkness, man.
Verse 5, power of the fire might give them light.
There you go. The stars wasn't shining onto them. The
They
stars
had
are
them
blacked out.
torches and whatnot, man. Nothing. The moon,
Yeah, that's right.
nothing would give them light. So the Lord had like a how you call it?
A veil.
Yeah, some kind of veil. You know what I'm saying? Over them that they couldn't see no
Yeah.
light, man.
There's like a dome
That's
of
heavy.
darkness over them, man. Like a
Said, look, I'm
put
gonna
them all over them.
I'm gonna
Boom.
put a black hole right over here, right over y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Yeah. I mean, thick
Yeah.
utter darkness, brother.
Was that thing that Esau found the darkest color to ever exist, the
Oh, yeah.
darkest fabric that ever exists?
Yeah, and he made a room out of it, bro. Yo, he lit the light, you couldn't even see it in the room.
There's a video like that?
It's a video, bro. I mean, the darkest black paint or
Yeah.
the darkest black color.
Yeah,
You
that
painted the whole room that dark, man. And you couldn't even see it, brother. You couldn't even see the light.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's a black called Vanta Black. I'm not sure if you know about it.
Yeah.
Vanta Black.
Real
Probably
dark.
the name
Yeah.
of it.
Whatever black, that was even blacker than that.
That's like outer space black.
Yeah, well, like when they say darkness was upon the deep, that's that kind
Yeah.
of like that darkness the Lord put on their asses, man. You imagine being in pure darkness,
Engulfed
brother?
in that shit, man.
You know what that's like? That's like the bottom of the ocean.
Chris.
Yeah, the
That's
abyss.
how black that is down there. That's why you got luminescent animals. out
Yeah.
there.
Got it?
I go around, yeah.
Lord know how to do it.
There ain't no
Lord knows
lights
he did.
down there. Ain't like it's fucking.
Bioluminescence.
They got that one
Anglerfish.
anglerfish, right? Got a little light bulb right here on his head. Little fish come up, little plankton, whatever. And then you just see teeth. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's how bad, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That probably felt on the same level of how they were. It's black,
Yeah, the abyss.
darkness. Right.
Yeah, verse 5. No power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful, for being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not.
Right.
Oh, so that means they was hallucinating in a sense.
It was.
It might have just been a tree and it looked like a whole demon.
It would make it as
well, the
minister,
demons was there.
yeah, make it as minister spirits and as a flame of fire.
If that happens though, you might, as a kid, you look at something, you see something that ain't even there, but it's like, oh,
Hey, check this out, bro. This is a spirit. It's called Zang Betel, something like that.
oh, the thing with the
You seen it,
yeah, with the in Africa,
bro?
it like got no
That shit's
legs under it.
fucking mad. Yeah,
Move it
bro.
around.
But it's a spirit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a demon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually a spirit. It's a
Count the
demon.
camera so brother can look it up and think, what's the name of this video?
It's called
I've seen that.
it's called
before.
Zang Betel,
Right.
and it's in West Africa. All right, so check this out.
Anybody like walking around it?
That's actually a demon. It's not
Ain't
moving.
no
It's,
feet on
there's
the
no one
bottom.
in there.
Oh, shit.
I thought it was like hay or something, but it's like
Yeah.
an actual.
I thought it was.
Would it come up for like a festival and shit?
Watch how it moves, bro. Watch how it bops.
Yo, this shit crazy.
Nah, I don't believe that, bro.
Bro, bro, it's real, bro. That's the
I,
left
but
hand-
I
that's the
mean,
left
I don't
hand
know.
side.
How do I know there's nobody in that shit?
Bro, that's a demon. Check how it moves, bro.
They don't got no legs though.
Yeah, but yeah. So all that's nah, bro. Nah. I mean, that shit's
That's
real.
the left hand side.
Yeah, but like, how do we know that? That's I'm saying I know that's
Throw a
possible.
nigga up in there.
No, you also got.
Maybe I want to be in disbelief, bro.
I didn't want to believe it myself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
You
I,
also got people that pull it off.
you know, that's true. But I have to see that shit laid out flat and then just and fucking. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. It could be a nigga in
They ain't
there.
got no legs though.
Hey,
Go try to ass nigga.
You can go to a magic show and see somebody get cut in half too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Next
true.
thing you know, they like, ah. You like, God, damn, you just
Got me.
But that
Nah,
left hand side.
That's true.
is
That's
real,
true.
though.
That's
It
true.
is
No,
real.
I know that. I know that
Left-hand
for
side
sure.
is definitely
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
if it's that, it's that.
They over there
But I'm
levitating.
gonna go drop
in
that.
Haiti.
I'm gonna go drop kick that bitch first before I just leave. I need to drop kick it first.
Yeah, well, you know, the left-hand side is real. We know that, man. Over there in Haiti, they over there levitating and whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? They doing all kind of stuff on the left-hand side. Not only in Haiti and DR, you know, different parts of the world. They heavy into witchcraft on the left-hand side, man. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's definitely believable. That I don't know. You know, it could be, but hey, brother, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Lord, no, in due time.
Whatever.
Either way, it ain't stronger than how we dealing with it.
Yeah, that's right.
Ain't nothing to really make me too amazed at.
But the Lord said He's created both the right hand and the left hand.
And the left hand, yep.
Hey, some of these demons, Esau popularizes it, and then how you call it on advertising. Like you have a demon. It's a demon, like the Jolly Green Giant. That's an actual demon. You know what I'm
The
saying?
nigga from the fucking can.
Yeah, that's an actual demon.
Oh, lamb and all that shit.
Lamb is a demon too. Hey, you know how I know it was a demon? Years ago, I had a dream, and we was all brothers was in a classroom, and you know we was learning in the classroom and whatnot. You know, you was there. I think it might be before you brothers came in, and then yo, the demons, it was mad demons, and this dude, the demon came up under the table. He was trying to get me. I was like, oh shit, and it was a fucking Jolly Green Giant. I was like, oh, shit. It was mad different demons. I was like, damn. But Esau be putting them demons out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Eat your vegetables.
It's them demons, brother.
I got
Yeah, that's true.
This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 4. I also will choose their delusions
Lord
and will
got
bring
people
their
delusional.
fears upon them.
Lord will make you be bugging out, man. Hallucinating, man.
Yeah.
Lord, how you seeing some shit you won't believe it. Hey, well, when this thing comes to pass and you got certain brothers gonna get spiritual power, y'all gonna think you did I just see that? Somebody pinch me. You smacking yourself. Did I just see a man lift a car and throw it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to roof an MTA bus if you want it with that spiritual power, man.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, roof it. You throw that, you know what I'm saying? Throw it up there or something like that. People gonna think they bugging out.
That movie Hancock, when that came out, brothers was hyped, man. When that first came out, we was like, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That shit was the ill ass movie though.
That movie, man. You know, Jake. Because he started off being all like, basically he was like a Jake and lost Jake. He didn't know himself.
He lost his memory.
That's what
Yeah,
it
he
did.
lost his memory. So he's just all he knew he had superpowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because those miracles is definitely going to happen, man.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's
we're
part of
in
the Most High's
time, man.
glorification.
Yes.
And it's gonna be greater, Yahushua said, than when he was on the scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna be greater miracles, man.
Imagine you regenerate somebody's whole arm in front of everybody. People gonna lose
Certain
their
things-
fucking mind. Bro.
Certain things you see after you see it, you're never the same person again.
Yeah, that's
You're
definitely.
never the same person after you see certain things.
Yeah.
That's why the 12 couldn't just turn back and go back into the world. They didn't experience
Yeah.
having spiritual power, raising people from the dead. After you experience those things, you ready to die for whatever you down with, man. For the cause.
Imagine Peter going back to fishing.
Yeah, right.
That was a good
Like,
name.
yo, Peter, that's you, man?
Who?
Yeah, man. What's going on, man? Ain't you just raised somebody from the dead about 2 weeks ago? Yeah, well, I'm doing this style, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you going?
I kicked the habit. I gave it up.
It's like, it's going to be
Nah, you
maybe
can't.
like,
You know what?
I
But
don't know.
that go for that kind of go for traveling as well. Because traveling do that. It open up your perspective.
That's
something
true.
You ain't never seen before.
That's what. Yeah,
About traveling,
that's
man.
right.
And then you go
That's
back
true.
to where you from, and you know it, and you realize,
How small your world was before
word, man. It never and it's not the same. You got people that try to be back in. Yeah, I'm back in. I grew up here. Nah, nigga, you done been to Belize, Uruguay, Timbuktu, and you gonna come back here and act like you just one of the crew again.
You're gonna be like a little higher level.
Hell yeah, you're gonna be on a higher level, man.
What?
First of all, you're not gonna look. A lot of guys that travel, you know, they say they don't look at women the same when they come back here.
right.
Because women on the other side of the earth, they're completely different, man.
Right.
They're way more cooperative. You know what I'm saying? Way more humble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, submissive. You know what I'm
Friendly.
saying? Friendly.
Smile at you.
You know what I'm saying? Over here, if we live in like New York.
Grimy.
Oh, shit, maybe it ain't the grimiest of the grimy. Maybe you go out there somewhere else. Maybe that's real grimy, but you know what I'm saying? You got some places like real crazy, man.
He said, this is Sirach 34, verse 9. It says, a man that have traveled knoweth many things.
That's what's up with you niggas on the comment board. You niggas ain't never been nowhere, man. You niggas ain't been nowhere. You niggas been to the corner store.
Hey, that's, you know what, through the spirit, I was thinking like what make a real New Yorker is, and a lot of New Yorkers is like this, is a dude who never even left his borough, man.
Yeah.
Like you got niggas that never.
Yeah.
Right. All right, now.
Most of the
Case
block.
in point. Case in point.
Wow.
I was living on the Lower East Side. These niggas was there every single day. That's their area. I never seen more than one nigga. One day I seen a nigga that was about 15 blocks from the crib. And I said, yo, I thought I seen a spirit apparition. So I said, yo, dog. Cause I say what up to him on the block, but I said, yo, dog, you out here? He's like, yeah, man. I'm like, yeah, it's good to see you, man. You all right? Yeah. Kind of look out the element and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, man. But I had respect for him that he went 15 blocks away. This nigga every day be just 1 block away. He won't never go nowhere. But that's what it's like for most Jakes. In any hood, they don't go nowhere. You gain a little bit of more perspective. Then now you get to at least see life a little differently, or relationships could possibly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot to
Speak
it.
on more things, different things.
Speak on different things, man. You see a different perspective instead of the same way your worldview changes. Now you can't go back to minimizing something that's already been exposed. It's like the hidden images and these little, you know, sometimes you see a hidden image or they'll hide something, you gotta find it. One of these little, you know, things that you used to have when you was kids, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. The little things you hold your eye closed.
Oh,
bring it back
yeah.
up, it's like something there. It's like that. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's the difficulty in this shit. You can't unsee something that you already seen. So it's like going into a Jake that fall out the truth.
Yeah.
Now that's a different situation. The Most High put a special spirit on you and blind you. But if you just came back from Korea or you was in the army, you flew everywhere and you traveled everywhere, you come back and you just being a thug back on the block, like because everybody else doing it. Something wrong with you, man. You got a different perspective now. You basically now it's made a song about it. Second childhood.
Yeah.
Some niggas, they even though they growing up, they never getting any deeper spiritually, any deeper, mentally, any deeper.
Level.
Just the same level. You 35, 40 years old, walking around like you 25.
Jody, baby boy.
Yeah, Jody.
And even older than that.
Jody?
That's what I'm saying. And then they be 50 doing that.
Wearing skinny jeans and shit, man.
It's second childhood motherfuckers, bro. They've never really been anywhere. They never expanded that.
Hey, but it's a reward, man, for forsaken lands and things like that, man. For the men that are doing this work, man. Right now, hey brother, we'd love to see different parts of the world, different women, explore, pop different women, and enjoy different wines and different foods,
Different scenery,
lawful,
man.
different sceneries
Change
and
the
whatnot,
weather.
man. Change of weather. We'd love to do that right now, but guess what? We forsaken that to do this.
Do it later.
To do it later on a greater level,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You know what I'm saying? We going to travel in the kingdom. We going to see things before any other Israelites see it. The elect are going to see it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's all a part of being the first fruits unto Yahweh Shai when he returns, man. Certain things are for the elect, eyes to see before anybody else. By the time y'all get put on, it's yesterday's news to us. We on to something else. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be creating things
We're
too.
gonna be creating stuff, man. Just like we did in the days of old, man. Lord willing, we the elect. I get caught up sometimes. I say like we are the elect, or maybe we just are. You know what I'm saying?
Hope like hell we are.
We hope, yeah, I hope like hell we are, man.
And like the scripture said, if you believe that Yahweh Shai was raised from the dead, you shall be saved.
That's right.
That's what it says in the book of Acts.
Hey, well, if Yahweh Shai wasn't raised from the dead, then we all screwed. So I hope like hell. You know what I'm saying? I believe it. You know what I'm saying? We believe that, man.
Put on as the elect.
That's right. Put on has the elect.
You know what I'm saying? We saved by hope, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we here for a reason.
Word.
Lord willing, it's the reason for salvation as we learn, not for the reason of damnation.
Oh yeah. I mean,
We scared. We got the Fed. That's why we out here. It ain't cause the bar is closed or something. Brothers here street reaching searching for salvation, man. Trying to please the Lord at every corner and turn of our lives.
We're getting ready to go into another winter, man.
Another winter, baby.
Another winter, you know, bro. You're gonna see brothers. You see this with short sleeves. Now we rocking hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Soon you're gonna see us in them big snorkels,
Yeah.
or you might see us in a little leather.
Yeah.
Before that, then you see the snorkels come out, then you know it's cold. Gloves and
This ain't GMS
coffees, and
Ecuador.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you got brothers in the islands and whatnot. They,
Yeah.
you know, but they catching their own hell and whatnot.
Yeah, right.
You know
Tropical
what I'm saying?
storms and shit like that.
Tropical storms.
You
going
could lose
through all
everything in their shit.
that. Oh yeah.
We just get a little cold, but this shit, they get this shit wiped
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
out.
one day it lasts a
You
lifetime.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta rebuild your whole fucking life.
Right.
Oh yeah, man. You know, but we've truly forsaken all, man, to follow the Lord. And we're gonna receive a reward for that, man. That's why Peter asked the Lord, what shall we receive? You know, we've forsaken all to follow thee. What shall we receive, man? And he told him, you know, you're gonna sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes in a regeneration. When I come back, pretty much Yahweh Shah was saying, look,
It's gonna be hell with
that's gonna
everybody.
be the same generation, man. This is the generation that Yahweh Shah came in, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's the text.
I got something real quick.
Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 24. It says, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope.
Hope that is seen is not hope, man. You know what I'm saying? So we hoping for this kingdom to come. We hoping for the Lord to come, but we don't see him right now. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord came right now, we know that's the Lord for sure. We know. You know what I'm saying? But we know he ain't gonna come until that appointed time, man. They say how he's gonna come with the chariots and whatnot, man. You know? Everything is written in here. It's written of him. He's coming in the volume of the book, and he's coming back how the book described him. You know, the angels saw him when he went up in the ship. When they was watching him, they was, oh shit, they was all, you know what I'm saying, stunned. They said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye here, you
Looking
know,
up,
marveling,
gazing up to heaven.
gazing up to heaven? He said, this same Yahweh Shai is gonna come back in like manner.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And that's how he's gonna come. With the chariots, man.
With the champions, baby.
And it says,
Right.
for what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for?
And that's where faith comes in, man. What you don't see, you hoping for it, man. We hoping for this kingdom to come. We hoping to be delivered and whatnot. Okay? And we hoping like hell the destruction of America comes, man. Because when that comes, that means that's our deliverance. That's our salvation, man. That's the kingdom of heaven, man. We gonna sit on thrones again. Okay? We gonna rule over the nations again.
Righteousness gonna flourish again.
Righteousness gonna flourish. We gonna be perfect. Never gonna sin. Man, you know how much we desire that, man? To not sin, to be perfect, man. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be reunited. It's gonna be okay to be reunited with the 2/3, man. You know, how we looking at them now, you know, in the kingdom, they're gonna be all right.
Well, they're gonna be our sons and daughters, man. You know what I'm saying?
It says, but if we hope for that we see not, then
Uh-huh.
do we with patience wait for it.
Then do we with patience wait for it? So it's a waiting game at this point. It's always been a waiting game. You gotta wait on the Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna move unless the Heavenly Father say move. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole Godfather shit, you know what I'm saying? This guy's the big Don and he calls the shots. The Most High calls all the shots, man. You know what I'm saying? And when he say move, that's when you move, man. But with that, man, we gonna give all praises to Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Shalom to the elect.
Allah.
Abba